All right, Patrick, I'm almost afraid to ask. What's this good tweet you've keen to share?
I was once at, this is in response to me sharing the stream is happening. I was once at a wedding with the person who had been the last chief. I should back up. We're gonna play some college football 25, which immediately unearthed memories as I recounted to Rob of going to school when the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign finally reckoned with protests and the dethroning of an extremely racist mascot that had been part of the school for a very long time. Anyway, so I mentioned that on social media, and someone responds, I was once at a wedding with the person who had been the last chief before it got retired, and drunkenly once dancing... I was once at a wedding with a person who had been with the last chief before it got retired, and drunkenly, once dancing had gotten started, was goaded into doing a routine, sans any type of costume on the dance floor, and I shit you not, it was more offensive than ever imagined.
Great. Awesome.
Tremendous.
Yeah,
Rob,
actually,
yeah?
The costumes sometimes obscure, like, the costumes, like, lampshade the racism of a lot of this stuff, but, like, take the costume away. Oh, it's just unfiltered. You're just getting that straight draw.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, well, watch any Kansas City Chiefs game. They will never address any of that until Patrick Mahomes retires.
Yeah, I cannot believe that, like, everyone's just like, oh, and they're doing the tomahawk chop. Camera pans over the whitest crowd in football.
It's just one of those things that will not be touched until they're no longer good, which means it might be another 15 years before they do anything about it. Rob, any racist mascot issues while you were in college?
No, no, so, like, I went to a tiny liberal arts school. Like, we were the Lawrence University Vikings, because it's, like, northeastern Wisconsin, so it's a bunch of, like, Scandinavian families up there and such. You know, I'm sure... Also, like, the team was really... Look, it was a music conservatory school. That was the big draw. So you can imagine approximately where the Division III football team ranked in terms of importance. So, like, yeah, people weren't too, like, tuned into the whole, like, what's up with the Vikings? What kind of season are they having? Nah, that wasn't it. It was who's coming to Jazz Week?
Well, who was coming to Jazz Week?
Everybody. That's what made going to Lawrence awesome. Like, it's a legit conservatory, so, like, every like in any given academic year, your odds of seeing absolutely, like, first-rate classical or jazz musicians was just, like, through the roof. All right, so somebody said this is not the mode we want, but I thought we'd just get our feet wet with just a one-off game.
Quarter length, 5 minutes, game skill. So what is game skill? I played one half of this before coming on to the stream. My poor youngest daughter has strep, and so my time has been stretched in the last 24 hours. But what does game skill have to do with 1v1? Is that the individual players?
I
how
think
the AI
players are going to be playing at the All-American level. So buckle up, because you're going to get some routes jumped. Maybe I should turn it down.
Can we just turn it down to freshman? Can we just, like, turn this, like, as NFL blitz as possible?
Freshman is just, you might as well unplug the controllers. Like, it's bad. Let me just go back real quick.
Played one half of this game.
See, I think, though, playing All-American could be funny.
Okay, like, I'm willing. It's 5-minute quarters. Fine, whatever.
All right, so we should probably play good teams, though, because I think we will get massacred trying to pilot bad QBs around this. So, yeah, whoever you want to be. Michigan's
I'm going to be my team. I'm going to be my team.
I said good teams.
I'm going to be my team.
Who's your team?
Cado, are we... We don't appear to be live on YouTube.
Weird. Pod is out. Here you go. You're on YouTube. Why didn't that go up? Go live.
Illini were okay last year. They've actually been okay the last 2 years. They famously had one of the worst football teams around. They had a horrible run when I went to school. I went to one game once. My dad, you know, as most people know, worked in athletics, like in football equipment, sports equipment, and so I don't know, some like athletic director like gave my dad tickets, which he passed on to me for some games. Like, you should really go. Like, this would be like a favor for me. And I went, and it was so cold, and the beer didn't help. And I left after a half, and then sent my dad a message and said I hope that was enough. Oh, we're live on YouTube. So I just heard myself again.
All right, Patrick, can you pick your team? Can you select them?
Let's see. Accept. I'm ready to go. Ready.
All right. Let me maybe find someone a little more. Hang on. Somebody wanted to see, and I agree. Fundamentally, I agree. Yeah. This will let people see the. This will let people see the mascot.
Uh-oh. Is this? Wait, but there it says Stanford and it says Cardinal, but then there's a tree.
Welcome. I promise y'all, if you're not familiar with Stanford's whole situation, you are not prepared.
Okay.
Because they're the service academies. The service academies are colleges. They field teams, and like they go back to like the foundation of college football. So there we go.
Wait, so I don't remember. Like, now I've forgotten the lore of my own school. Did we just ditch the mascot idea entirely? We're like, yeah, like we're getting rid of him, and we're not bringing anything else in. I guess that's what happened, huh?
So I get like the Cardinals is just like as in cardinal red, but then yeah, it's say hello to your big fucking tree.
Fuck yeah.
Does the tree have a name?
Tree.
That's a great question.
Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going.
Wow, thanks, Rob.
On the move from inside his 5.
Are there different is there different spacing for college arenas and
like the size of the field?
Yeah. I mean, I know they're like not like length, but I mean like width.
The stadium is rocking. The stadium pulse.
Oh, hang on. Click R2. Well, you actually it won't matter for. It'll matter more for. I have to play from my perspective. I'll need to play a game in like a hostile arena. So when the stadium is just going berserk like that, unless your quarterback has incredible poise, when you hit R2 to like visualize the routes, they won't be able to see them. Like your quarterback is panicking, and like when the play begins, when the receivers like begin their routes, they don't get assigned the face buttons until they're deep in the route because your quarterback doesn't know, like he's kind of forgotten the play.
Oh my god.
To make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to
Oh, come on. Going deep. I'm keeping them on their toes, Cado.
Listen, I know DBs.
Now you run, right? Now you
but to be a defensive back,
see, it's Cado, now you understand football. You got it.
This stadium thing is very funny.
Okay,
got me at the line.
That is a very high surrender index play, Patrick.
play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs.
That shake is a lot.
It is
Shake is
intense.
great. Oh, I can see it. I can see it on my side now. But why is it
Yeah.
only on one route?
Maybe your guys got really like high poise.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh,
that's
no!
house.
Was that the route? Did you throw to the route that was shaky?
I did. I wanted to see what happened. But I don't know what the shakiness means.
I mean, maybe you wouldn't have gotten intercepted if it weren't shaky.
But I'm wondering what that...
Oh, the tree, look at the trees. The trees feeling it.
Hell
Yeah, shake it.
See, here's the problem. Now I want to see the I want to see the tree at all times. So I feel compelled to throw the game. Look at him. Look at him. Can you switch to the tree? Is there a cheat code?
Tree cam.
Can you hit circle enough times and become the tree?
Saucy. Well, believe me, the game knows what you want to look at.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six. And that
All right, well, this is perfect because I just get the ball right back, you know?
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
So somebody did point out the shake, the visualization stuff doesn't necessarily affect what you're going to do. So, like, if you remember the routes and what the receiver assignments are, you're good to go.
Right. But
So
you
there
need
have
to
been times
remember
where right, there have been times my quarterback has been freaking out, but I'm like, nope, I remember the button assignment and I know who this is going to.
Nah, it was a big
Wow.
mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind.
What
you.
pocket?
Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick sixes and how to rebound.
I mean, this is like a very unfair matchup. Like, I played 12 minutes of this game. Rob's like, no, I think we need to have the players being, like, really good in jumping routes. Rob's just really mad about how MLB The Show went, and is just using this as a way. Yeah, yeah. You still think about that.
I forgot.
You still think about that.
Holy shit.
Down the left side.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
He should have pulled that in. He should have pulled that
Wow.
Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and I like the shot.
in. I wiped the floor with Rob and MLB The Show. It was bad.
Usually receiver makes the play.
All right, so I'm taking a risk here. I'm dropping the quarters coverage, but the defensive AI has had some issues with running quarters coverage.
Long, and he'll try to throw for it.
They sometimes
Oh,
bite
he loves to
on
fire
stuff
downfield.
they shouldn't.
Ah, come on! If you just keep throwing it really deep, eventually they're gonna catch it.
Hold on. What are you? Did you mean to do that?
To the line.
No, what did I do?
Hang on, you should time out. You're about to run a play. You should time out and punt.
Good. Good.
Not letting the receiver put his big body on him.
All right. Well,
The only thing that could have been better is
Should have been up
That
there.
kind of-
Should have been up there.
interception.
See, in Madden, you make that.
Desperately
all right.
That's
So
probably true.
4th down, but couldn't
you know what
do it.
though? People are here to learn the game, and what better way to teach people the game than running options?
Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
It is a great spot. All right, hold on. Circle changes the Oh,
From the gun, the ground.
there it is. There it is.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses.
Nowhere to run on
Okay,
that
well,
one.
The protection could have held up a second. That would have been, you know.
There was no protection. That was just. I just got to run right at the.
Making a great play on the ball carrier.
Thank you.
All right, let's just see if this line can do anything. This is not a good play call, but
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the big fullback.
yeah,
Okay,
big man
all right.
truck, big man
Gotta
truck.
hold.
Got a juke.
Gotta hold him to 3. Gotta hold him to 3.
That's where this offense is trying to attack them.
I like how
Fullback run. Nice job by the linebacker.
it says,
getting down.
is that cut off or is that their like nickname under Illinois? Fighting Illini?
Illini.
Illini?
No, Rob, you corrected Cado far too fast. Far too fast.
True. It's
Illini-
true.
Really should have let that one hang out there.
Illini?
And avoid having to settle for a field goal.
Illini?
Da Vinci?
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Pocket starts to collapse.
Shit, my thumb
Pocket really
I
collapsed.
slipped.
Pocket.
No, it didn't.
Oh yeah. Oh my thumb
No, it
slipped.
did. No, did you see him double clutch? He was supposed to be just throwing. He was supposed to be throwing, but I whiffed it. I'm not made for this pressure. Uh-oh. That could go anywhere. Oof.
That could go anywhere.
Those balls don't go very high in this game. Is the one thing I've noticed
the
about
college kickers are not. They are not built the same way.
No.
The tension of a 35-yard kick in this game with something on the line, and that thing is just like, it is like in a hurricane, just whipping back and forth.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed on the first field goal attempt. I was like, shouldn't that be higher in the air? Feels like they're like, it starts to look like you're, you know, chipping a golf ball, and that's.
Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in much situation.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make.
You're kidding.
Feet in. Feet in.
Wow.
Feet in.
No. You're wasting a challenge there. We just saw the replay.
Second foot wasn't down.
You don't need a second foot in college. It's
No!
one. You dumbass! Come on!
This game sucks. I'm sorry. I'm here for a theater of skill.
That's like one of the primary differences.
Use the play fake now to throw.
Oh shit. Oh well.
Oh come on!
Damn, I thought he was.
Were you even controlling that character?
Yeah, it was. By calling the coverage.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Your all-American AI is doing all the work for you right now.
He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Stanford offense making it.
It would probably make NFL it's already pass happy and the scores are really high. But the amount of times you'll watch like a touchdown that gets not counted because they didn't tap the second, drag the second foot as they go in. And then in college you watch highlights like, how is that possible? Yeah, because they only have to get 1 foot down. It makes it so much easier.
Stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes his connection.
And then appeared to die after that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
There are many, how are injuries represented in this game? Have you had players get injured?
Yeah, they get hurt. Sometimes the camera will cut to show a guy down. They do not show the injury. And then usually, I haven't had bad injuries. Usually, the injuries that pop are he's got to come out of the lineup for a play or two. Oh shit!
They'll try to move the chains on the ground, and the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite part about revisiting any one of these. Oh, he's going for it. Okay. I'm getting little hints on. I'm not looking at the stream, but Cado's cackle revealing certain parts of Rob's strategy.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to. The punt was just an illusion.
And he gets killed immediately.
What?
That didn't go well.
Yeah, you couldn't throw it.
You could just punt that thing.
No, it was a direct snap, and the guy was waiting there. The hole was there, and I start to move, and the guy's on him. It was just like, oh no. Oh no.
I'm in danger.
Well, it's not what I expected. I'll at least say that.
The Illinois offense returns to the field.
The punt was an illusion. There's also a very funny way to call that. Ooh.
A nice little juke.
Nice little juke.
That's one of the only buttons I remember with any consistency.
Offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, thing, Palmer. I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They're gonna ride this
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Whoa.
So how do you, hold on, I have a question. So I picked RPO. Does it just default to the run? And then how do you do the PO? How do you do the pass option?
Great news. It's completely undocumented within the game. Your best odds to like get some kind of explanation for this are to see what Chase Bacote wrote over at Operation Sports. But he assumes you already know a fair bit about this. And so the RPOs, I don't fully understand in this game. Sometimes things happen.
Oh my God.
Wow. I don't love that throw by the QB, man. It's not a good idea to lob the football.
Okay, you know what? You know, you might be right.
They line up, and it is a long
Oh, your quarterback's cold.
from here. On third down, he'll try to
Oh, no. Now, Rob, do you think, you know, we got Robbie Gold out there? Wait, why is it just defaulting this?
I don't know why
instead of
he's
letting me
doing
pick?
that. I don't know why it is doing that.
Did you hit a
now.
button? Maybe it's like a button.
Maybe you should call timeout and punt again.
How do I
Maybe.
call timeout?
They want to talk things over and make sure
Oh,
they
is
have
that I hit the
right play
touchpad?
called. Here's
I'm not. I don't know what I must be
You also
hitting
hit
something
start
as the play
and hit
finishes.
timeout. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
For RPOs, do nothing if you want to hand it out. Hold the receiver's button to throw it.
But then sometimes
So you're
L1
thinking-
will do awesome things.
Yeah.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
Pat, if you're holding triangle or square, it will hurry up. Oh. I think that must be what's happening then.
What does that one do?
Has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the
Don't
field.
know.
God, the
I don't like
shape,
Rob's.
the
I don't like
shape.
Rob's explanation of it.
They'll run the option.
Oh no!
That looked like that should have been a fumble. I
I kind
Make a
of feel
football
like maybe
move.
it should have been too. I kind
What's
of
the
feel
equi-
like
they-
maybe.
They have a football move equipped. So in the NFL, it's called a football move, where you have to gain control of the ball and then like take a full step forward in order for a fumble to qualify.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Oh, there you go, Patrick.
Patrick's trying to keep himself in the game. Thank you, All-American linebacker.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in.
Oh yeah, I was holding.
It's a big
Cado, you were asking what does the L1 button do? It's I baited the QB. Like that's what I meant to do. Like it was like, oh, bait the QB.
Nice.
That's too deep coverage. I regret that.
Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After punting the last time,
Line up.
set up for a much
Oh, I didn't mean to juke that way.
This offense better be looking
I think it worked
Wrong
out.
juke.
Gonna start with better
Wrong
field
juke.
position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Stadium
Back to
Pulse.
throw. It's Altmaier.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
What's going on here?
Open defenders
Your receiver being on the ground probably wasn't great there.
and he's wrapped up after a solid.
How did that happen?
Well, the defense was in cover 2, which means they had 2 safeties playing.
Oh, well, the defense was in cover too. If I had just known that part, you know, it's just about reading defenses.
Great job by the linebacker, jumping to throw and getting
The new passing mechanism. What's the new? I don't know what the old. I just hit the button.
Well, there's like a little bar that appears over their heads. You have to like hold it.
Yeah, that is
I
how much
don't know.
mustard you're
There's
putting
no-
on it.
That's how
There's
much
no
mustard.
tutorial. The game doesn't explain that.
He found a hole.
You gotta,
Which is not the
you
game's fault. Like these games are made for people who be
I
playing
think
these games. For,
no, Patrick. It is the game's fault. Like the fact that you've been held hostage by EA Football for 30 years. That you just like have internalized everything that's been added. I think it legitimately does kind of suck how little documentation there is for
Tap for lob, hold for bullet, in between for touch. Okay. That makes
In
some sense. Yeah,
between.
it's hard. Well, you see the little bar up here when you start holding the button.
They'll go right back to it. Gets it out
Okay.
to the 25-yard
It's like
line, gain of 3. We've reached the 2-minute
Yeah, like a
warning,
power
and they will
bar.
try to build on what has
Like
already
when you're
been a dominant first
powering
half
up your shot in a golf game.
Yeah.
It's been 10
From
years
Outlaw
since the
Golf?
last game. Like in the last 10 years, they couldn't have put together a tutorial. I went to like the mini game section thinking that would help. No, it's
They
just
do.
a high
That
score.
does help a
event.
little bit. It does help a little bit, but not super much.
Not as much as I would hope.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh.
Ooh.
Covers that.
Oh, that was 4th and 2? Oh, now it's 4th and 2.
Yeah.
It brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the
Okay,
opponent's
so
field. They're
it's
expecting
tap
quick
to
throw.
lob,
Everybody
and then I
up their
hold to
heel
like throw a
defender with
dart.
the break on the
That is that
ball.
Cado? Is that what someone said?
Yeah. Basically,
well, I've
it's
just
the
I've just been tapping.
which is why they're all kind of going up and slowly
Yeah.
coming down.
That's my problem. No other reason.
Give to the fullback.
Get across.
Ah, you
yeah,
just
that's
got
right.
Yeah,
That's right, big man.
Yeah.
Down. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all.
Does Rob need a handicap?
it.
Should I be picking his plays?
Yeah, man.
Things have gotten
No.
pretty even since
No.
Rob
No.
wants this. Rob wants this. Let Rob have it.
Okay.
I'm a big boy.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. On the option.
There we go.
Toss it.
You did it. Oh.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Coaches always harp about
Oberhof
staying
University.
ahead of
Can you
your
do
team.
custom universities in this game?
Oh my
Efficiency on
God.
1st down, man, you are doing
I think
just
there might be a.
Could you put in all your
You can,
players
you can
as well?
customize
Like
a
your
program
racers?
quite a bit, at least.
Got 8
If you
on
hold
1st
too
down,
long and the
now
bar
looking
goes
at a
red,
2nd
it's
and 2.
inaccurate. Oh my God.
They'll go right
I need to
back
like
it.
and
watch it
this is like a Dark Souls boss. Every time that I'm a pass, I'm like, this is what you're supposed to do, but I'm not gonna be able to actually track it.
Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Makes the
Oh,
catch
stand up,
along
buddy.
the
Well, I wouldn't know.
sideline and steps out of bounds.
I simply would not have fallen on my ass after catching
A
it.
little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best.
Oh, you know the tight end is always open.
He's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers.
I have found the tight end frequently looks open, and then there's a DB you missed somewhere between you and him.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout.
Like that.
Wow.
The route was jumped.
Let's get on the board. Let's get on the board. Get on. Come on.
I feel
Push him
like
over the line. Eyes on the line.
if you just got straight, you probably would.
I think,
But it
I
looks
think him not
super
turning
cool.
was the play.
It looks super cool though.
You completely flip the field, and how about the open field running by that guy?
Do some fancy footwork.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal.
Get his ass in there. Let's go.
Advantageous field position.
I-N-I-I-L-L. Way to go, Fagan.
Punching it in with the run
Fagan?
game. And here's the thing. I
You say
like where
that?
This offense is going. Nice job of momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job. answering the bell right before the half.
They'll try to tackle it. And with the extra point, the lead.
Cado belatedly looking for the line.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that.
Oh my
kind
God.
of field position.
I'm getting sacked on that one for sure.
Charlie Dickens is canceled.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15.
Oh.
For a crevice.
Get his ass on the ground.
Had a chance to shake
It
We got a
always seems
minute.
like it
We got a
hurts
minute.
when you get hit by, you get stopped by someone in front of you and then slammed into from someone behind you.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field.
They sure are for now.
Need to take care of the ball this
Damn it, the blitz failed. He found the hot route.
How does he fight through adversity after that last round?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage.
Cado, could you put in the UI, could you put our names so that people know? I mean,
Yeah, who's on what? Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
So something in I've noticed in this game, you know how they like the hashes are further apart in college game. So like if you're on the right hash, there's a lot of room out to the left, which would create a lot of opportunities for an NFL quarterback. But oh man, but the quarterbacks don't really have the arm strength to launch it across field like that. And like that is where I'm getting the most jumped routes, is like I've got so much room out to the left. Yeah, but the travel time of the ball is gonna be the issue there.
Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
I think my defense needs the experience. This is how they're gonna get good.
He wants to throw right down the middle. A strike downfield. Slips it to
Oh no,
He's
All-American
he's
AI.
Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one
Zach
single
Gems
play.
was from Stanford. Yes, the tree. People yearned for the tree.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. The throw.
Nope.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
How do you do? Is motioning on the left stick? If I accidentally touch that, am I doing a motion?
There is.
And now
So the
I feel like I just
R3
idly
button has
touch-
tree play options that you can bring up.
he's looking to throw.
Hey, ref, get out of the way. Could have had a couple extra yards there if the man in the black and white wasn't blocking me.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. That completion takes
Wow.
them down to the 7-yard line and they are ready to strike.
surprised that guy didn't drop that.
Because it was such a good pass, and now I understand how passing works. I don't. I'm just holding it a little longer and hoping for the best. Oh, wait, timeout. I didn't understand how time was working there.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance.
Wait, I have one more timeout.
Plays.
Fuck that.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the run, it's Altmaier. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this.
That's all right. Going to the half. Going to the half. How do I get to? No, I want to get out of concept. Coach suggestions. Here we go. All right. I got it.
They'd love nothing better than to
There's
hand
also a
the
formation
ball
selection
here
mode.
before the break.
Oh wait.
Absolute
You have to change the angle?
Oh my god.
I love this.
Why wouldn't he just aim it at the field goal? Why do I have to aim it?
That's like saying, why isn't my golfer aim the golf ball at the hole?
Come on.
It's part of the
what
game,
the fuck is that all about?
It's part of the game.
Look, I didn't figure
Wait.
out. I figured out the kicking angle thing, but I didn't figure
How
out
do
until
you
like
He'll bring
Go
it
ahead.
back from inside the 15.
until like my third game how to fill up the kicking meter, or that you had to. I was like, he's really accurate, but he can't kick for shit.
Wait, so the kicking meter is what you're hitting X on as it fills, and then do I have
Yes.
to use one of the sticks to change the direction?
Yeah, left stick changes the arrow, and then once you get X, that fills the arrow.
Hold that.
Fuck.
You're holding X?
Oh, and of course you gotta hit. You gotta.
What, you have to hold X also for the field goal?
So you got the. So you snap the ball with X. You hit. You hit and hold X once it's in that like. That thing that looks like an EQ meter. For like accuracy, and then you fill off that.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over.
Look, I would have felt fine. I don't know what you just said. If I just had moved that arrow, I would have been okay. It was really, god damn it. Could have gone into the half all tied up.
Well, but there's that meter that's seesawing back and forth that is also important.
Right.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And you know, big chunks like this.
JC for life. This isn't necessarily convoluted, much like how college football conferences are determined. This is just what football games are like now. I assume that's what all, like, I assume FIFA is the same way, right? Like, I imagine most of these games are, they're catering to such hardcore, dedicated audiences. Like, they really don't give a shit about, like, I haven't played in a decade. This is like my preseason training for Madden, though, right? Which that must come out in a couple of weeks, right? That usually drops around the preseason.
Yeah,
in
that's
August?
not far off. And you know we're gonna play that because we got to see how our Bears are.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. I'll actually give that like a real attempt. Oh, wow. Picked the wrong hole. Picked the wrong hole.
Nice shoot.
That was one of my better runs, and I am rapidly learning I should only run. Look, I'll be honest. I'm fucking terrified of my quarterback, and by my quarterback, I mean me.
This defense will try to force a fourth down.
Couldn't be me. Always throwing.
To the ground to try to pick up.
Come on! Hold them! Hold
that
them!
was a hit.
Hold them!
Oh, that was a hit.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short. I just gotta fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense,
that's what
and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive.
Rob, I'm thinking deep pass down the right side.
Yeah, big same.
And then you're supposed to hold the button.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead.
No, oh no!
Let's go!
Oh.
What was that man saying about a prominent jawline? What is happening in this commentary?
Might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over.
Yeah. Look.
Here, I am taking a shot.
Is there a little physiognomy probably involved in scouting a good college player? Yeah, probably.
He's talking
I like
about
this guy.
mewing.
He runs a 4.840 and has a descended brow.
Really, really good defense.
Oh my god.
This offense is really good.
Damn!
They bring him down.
Rob's all on top of it.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it, they reacted.
Get up,
right
man.
away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To the air, it's Altmaier. Throwing right.
Ooh, very close.
Another incompletion. And
Let's just kick it from here. Come on. If we hit the meters all the way up.
doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working.
Yeah, hit him. Just hit the shit out of it.
A rock fight.
Just give it to the punter. Can the punter be our kicker?
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Yes, more trick plays. You know what? Yeah, Rob and I should commit to playing a version of this for a quarter that's only trick plays. You don't have to tell people what your trick play is. There's got to be a trick play. Oh yeah, definitely go for a cover 4 drop. I know what that means.
The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like
Come on.
Wow.
Why is he dropping it in there?
Did you hold it or did you tap it?
I held it.
You have to tap it.
Cado,
Tap
did
it
you
to
hold
lob.
it or did you tap it?
What a play by the defense.
Tap is lob. Hold, if you held, it goes straight, and if there's someone in the way, it's more likely, right?
Football makes the interception. Everybody on defense.
Except one speed too, and that wasn't fast. That was slow as shit.
It was like a little fast, but not that fast. You're
I don't
not
think it
wrong.
was fast.
I'm just saying, in that situation, maybe the lob was the right call.
I agree. Cado. The lob would have made sense.
All right, I'll try lobbing it more.
Point, they're up 14-10.
Also, Cado, I just want to point out Cado's wonderful new UI element. The bottom of the screen has Illinois on the left and Stanford on the right. And the top,
Oh,
Cado
God
has
damn
put-
it.
You.
I didn't. Oh.
I'm an
hadn't
artiste.
noticed
I'm an
either.
artiste.
That defense right back out there to try to score.
Design is their passion.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
I love so many people in the chat just respecting Cado. I noticed, I just chose not to say anything.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense.
Bro, this game is quickly becoming just who do you dare throw? Do you dare throw?
Well, that's an unfortunate
I know.
How long could you get away with a run?
They do happen, so you've gotta be
4 of 17 and 4 of 11. We've made the same. I've made more attempts, but we've had the same amount of
This
completions.
time to your advantage.
Vinny Bush is a joke. I once played a game with a friend where I only ran quarterback sneaks on offense and did a full blitz on defense, and he refuses to play a football game with me ever again. That's extremely good.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far.
We
in this
clamping.
game.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short.
Okay.
Oh no!
Wow.
At the 40, they
Oh, he
Oh,
misses!
what?
Oh, look out. He's at
Oh, right, takes it to the house.
Stanford.
Oh my God.
They jump on
Oh, and he does the gritty. Oh, the kids love it.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of
Is there a button to hit,
You
or do
kids
they
love
automatically do the gritty?
Fortnite. There is a celebration button.
Lining up to add another.
They should let you pull up like a wheel of Fortnite dances that you can do in here.
Yeah, there's a tree! Woo!
Yeah, the tree's
Let
stealing
the
it now.
tree,
And a lightning
let the tree gritty.
70-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining
So
up
you
to
were
set
holding
this
it while
one
the
up.
thing was filling up, right? That's how that
They'll
worked?
bring it back
So,
inside
yeah,
the
a bit, but it was kind of a weird play because, like, with the read option, I think you kind of have to preload the throw you're going to make, because I think the theory is, like, you exit out of throw and decide to... It's like a delayed handoff, I think.
Huh.
The Illinois offense returns to
Cado
the field.
clearly understands with the,
Huh.
huh.
It looked quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last
Oh.
drive.
Whoa.
Someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some.
No
Did that-
lob there.
Guy. Find
No
that-
lob there.
You can run inside out, forward, back.
That's just a dart.
First down.
Yeah, that looked like it was going into 3 red bodies, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then that guy just zipped past.
Oh no, they discovered slants. No, I've tried like 4 of them in this game.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down.
Oh, let's break the seal.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Oh, only two, only two.
One tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
How about the job by this defense today?
I think this game is missing is an ad break every 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm like surprised we're on like third quarter, fourth already.
Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Again! It was a pretty snappy throw, though. You know, I'm pretty proud of how fast the throw was. You know, like that's where I'm at right now. 4 takeaways for each team. Now, granted, that is college football, so
Yeah. So really, we're just playing it like super accurately.
Tree fence.
yeah,
Tree fence.
tree fence. Nice job. Took 2 men to bring him back.
Nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this...
Well, we're not going to do that.
They'll try to keep this
I can't imagine we're going to sit here eating up 16
Check his
seconds.
fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Ripping a run.
Outside the red zone, first
Ooh,
and
just
10
gotta rip
from the
it.
21. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get
Oh,
the edge with the
that guy didn't come down at all.
Not much working
Nope,
there.
just waited.
Second and
Just
9.
waited.
They had a great job seeing the motion coming across the formation, understanding the jet sweeps a possibility, pulling trigger, going and getting the guy on the ground.
Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity.
It's a critical.
I see
Critical set of
J-Max.
Trying to surprise him with the pass.
Whoa.
Thought he was going to rip that out of his hand.
Oh,
He would have
no.
gone all the way on.
Looked like he was going to be a complete-
Oh my God.
How about the
That looked a little scary, Rob.
forcing the incompletion?
I'm gonna talk. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unleashes one deep.
Jesus
God
Christ!
damn!
Wow.
Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a
All right, I'm still alive.
What a play by the defense there, trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession, able to steal it away now and put their offense in position.
Oh no, those hands are going through those people.
Here comes the Illini offense.
Are illegal hits in this? Not really. It's not like the old days when, like, if you were just in a mood, you could, like, dive tackle somebody after the play was over and draw the flat. Like, they don't let you do that anymore.
Are there any flags in this game?
There are,
Okay.
but they're just,
I
I
think
mean,
the coaching staff can help
oh man, who was it who used to release the sliders? Remember it was like a big, like, annual, all right, my man has released the sliders.
One more play until the 2-minute warning.
This is the blogger days.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this
There was
thing out.
somebody who, like,
And this setter downs gets started from the 33.
Stadium
First and 10.
Pulse.
He's looking to throw it. He wants
Wow.
a big play here late.
hey,
The shot play, but they
you could have caught that.
couldn't make the connection.
What? You were the only guy down there. Why wouldn't you
Oh,
just
no.
haul
That-
it in,
that's-
bro.
Safety was all over it. Can't hold that against my man.
No, I'm saying my safety should have just gotten it.
Oh yeah,
Like-
your
Yeah.
safety should
Yeah, no,
have.
he was there. Like,
On second down, wants to-
Damn it!
And here's
Again!
the interception by this
It's
quarterback.
5 takeaways for
That
each
way can
team.
really get you going, not only on defense, but the great
how many? Have there been any successful offensive drives?
Shut up.
I don't mean like they took it over on the 5 after a turnover. I mean like a drive.
Thanks for the 10-month subscription, Samoria.
Cado, you have to read what they wrote, though.
This is the most football I've watched since I've started HRT, and I think my estrogen levels are dropping precipitously.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The offense
It's a
uses
vigilante
the
get a
timeout
play.
to stop the clock,
Amazing.
and they'll get a quick breather. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2
Is there a
first downs,
button
this ball game's
you can
over.
hit
And
to
that's
just
your sole
lateral
objective. Not scoring, take care of the
to
football,
anyone?
get a few
Like
first
to,
downs.
yeah, when it's not part of the play.
Yeah.
That's a great question. That is a great question.
The drive, it's 2nd and 11. To
L1.
the ground with the back.
L1's the cool button.
Defense cuts him down.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's the ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's
I
make
was in
sure
a
our
marching
best
band
players
once.
are touching the football.
Strategic timeout. Got to conserve the clock, Rob.
You're playing to win. You're not giving up.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down?
Remember drum. I played the flute.
Oh my
Now
God.
the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
Ah, there
Damn
it is.
Fucking shit.
There it is. You're still in the game. Keep going. Why'd he stop?
Takes it the other way. He's at the 40.
Do a spin. Do a funny little spin. Do a funny little spin.
Oh my God.
I.
What a shift in momentum. What a big time play.
Mellophone. Oh, wow.
Oh man.
What a beautiful game. What a beautiful game.
The football, his receiver, obviously, they were on the
Yeah, shout outs to anyone
I
who's
can't
ever
figure
played.
out, was the high snap part of the play? Well, I was like, what is happening? Because like the snap came in high, and then he took the handoff, and then the throw was like way behind schedule. But I can't figure out like.
College. Lova's first splash just says, nope, college censors, baby. Hey, it's still a ball game.
Now, does someone in the chat point out, has Patrick scored a single offensive touchdown? Let's not think about it. Let's not think about it. Let's not rewind the tape. Everyone just be cool.
Yeah.
So is there a play where, like, a lot of people run and you just kind of throw it to any of them?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's called the air whatever. What
The air raid.
air raid? Air raid is basically like
Air
you
I
just
think the air
have.
raid is an entire offensive. Like I think you mean like there's like triple go routes.
That different
Isn't
from a Hail
conceptually
Mary?
the air raid is sort of like. Oh my
Man.
God.
Yeah, quarterback super cold, and I'm making bad choices.
And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
But like I think the air raid is like an entire style of college offense.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. But I do think I could be wrong. Someone chat here, correct me. But I think it is sort of conceptualized around like lots of deep routes, like wide receivers running. I might be wrong about that, but I feel like that's the Cliff Kingsbury thing.
And run it all out. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard on that one.
Sweet Hanky, thank you very much for 10 gifted subs. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Poor tree. Yeah. I feel for the tree.
Right
Oh,
back to the
wow!
Oh my God, it might be.
Wow!
He juked finally at the right time.
Look at this shoe! That is my boy! I'm not going to say his name again because you're just going to clip what I say and try and cancel me, and I won't let you do that to me!
Exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Almost as many gift subs as interceptions. Oh, how many was that?
It was a lot of interceptions.
Here comes the 2-point try.
This is how you can still win.
To the air, it's Altmaier.
Yes! Let's go! Oh, and I'm rubbing it in! I'm rubbing it in! Fight the football!
Oh my god. I'm having flashbacks to that one friend who came in.
What is that? I don't even know how to do the grading.
Oh my, don't try that. You can't.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he's
Pat's about to tear his ACL on stream. It's one of my all-time favorite Bears moments of the last.
Oh god,
it might have been more than 10 years from now.
That was one of the ultimate. It's over moments.
The Bears are playing the Patriots. The Patriots blew out the Bears, and Tom Brady was sitting in the fourth quarter, and
no, it certainly can't. I think one good
the
to help your quarterback.
I don't know, the linebacker, a defensive lineman, I don't know, but somebody sacked the backup quarterback and did this excessive sort of celebration that normally would be reserved for, like, you just turned the game around, like you sacked them on third down, they're kicking the ball, and you're giving your offense a chance. And as he jumped in the air and came down, he tore his ACL. Just the good shit.
He's taking a deep shot.
Wow.
A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
My cool history, I feel bad for Patrick's family on game day. I'm actually pretty good on game day. It's actually my children that drag my children drag me because they'll ask not to hurt me, but will ask. So when the Bears score a touchdown, I'll like run them around the room. That's like one of the things we'll do, and they'll ask like, "Why haven't we ran around the room, Dad?" It's like, so we haven't scored a touchdown.
Yeah,
daughter.
Yeah.
She's like, but it's been like a long time. Yeah, I'm fucking aware it's been a long time.
Now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Looking for the score.
Wow. Nicely done.
But somewhere out there, Rob has made a gambler very happy. FanDuel thanks you, Rob. Oh, look, that's so close. Wow.
And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. 15 seconds to play, and if they have a last gasp,
what?
They recover this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see.
How does that work?
Corral the onside kick.
What are the onside rules in college? Does it have to go 10 yards? That's not even 10 yards. That was like 6 yards.
But it seems like he kind of kicks that way by default. Doesn't seem like he's trying to take an angle that's going to go 10. Well, I guess, yeah, if it had gotten past that first rank.
Right. The receiving team doesn't have to wait. Interesting. Oh, sorry.
It's such a good feeling, the best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical
football
game. Both teams leaving it
going for it.
on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
Oh, QB Neal. Wow, it's just like real life.
All right, so that's just like a basic game. The thing I can't figure out is whether or not Cruz.
look at a lot of
Not one of our
different
Kreutzes.
statistics, I know we tend to overcomplicate.
Olin doesn't
I don't
have
know.
kids playing
Olin
doesn't he?
Kreutz was the Bears player.
You can't turn the ball over.
Like how common is that
Do
name?
those things, David, and it'll be
No.
The difference between winning and
James
losing.
Kreutz,
Small
the
things.
son of Olin and Wendy Kreutz,
Choose to improve
is
on them, keep working on them, keep developing.
is the Illini starting center.
Let's do those. Let's do more
Oh wow,
things more consistently.
both kids.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer. David
Both kids are on Illini.
And this has been another
Josh
presentation of EA Sports
and
College
James.
Football.
One is Josh is the starting center for the team, and James Kreutz is a redshirt freshman linebacker. Interesting. That is so is the very same Kreutz. Sorry, what were you trying to figure out?
Oh, the thing I don't know about is yeah, the multiplayer dynasty stuff. All right, let's I think there's a way I can bring Patrick into this.
Load accept.
Oh, and we're gonna listen to as much drumline as we can before chat begins to beg me to stop. Oh no, it's bugged. People can't load in. Oh, that sucks. Hey, wait, isn't there a way though I can hand control to Patrick?
Yeah, there's the like PlayStation
Yeah.
like play with your friends like couch co-op. Oh, okay.
Multiplayer
so real
dynasty
quick,
is their
let's-
top
It
priority.
does
for-
say doesn't happen to everyone, but it happened. So we could try it and see if we get the
Yeah, we
bug.
can try.
We can't run a single team. Boo. Boo. All right, the hell with that then. I'll just like create a solo dynasty.
Okay.
And then Patrick, I will. Well, actually, hang on. How do we have the Patrick and spectate thing? I haven't used this part of the PlayStation interface in a while. Can we throw a hold card on this while we just get Patrick into spectate mode? I go to the game base.
So am I getting out of the game now?
now? No, I think
Now
you're.
it
I
doesn't
think-
matter if I'm. You want me to stay in the game?
Well, it's EA Sports.
You son of a bitch.
All right, Patrick, you should be getting a.
Can't believe you wasted that
screen
joke.
Share.
Oh, we're on a hold. Let's see.
No, people can still hear us. They didn't go full.
Oh, okay.
Full off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Good.
Patrick, are you in a screen share now?
No. I'm trying to see where that
Open
would
up
even
your-
show up. Hold on.
Open up your game base.
Yeah, we know chat. We know chat.
Nothing in party, friends, messages, Discord, voice, notifications. I don't know where that shows up.
You just hit
Well,
the
so
PlayStation button.
Are you in the game base thing? Like hit the PlayStation button,
Yeah,
and then next to the
yeah.
notifications thing, there should be game base.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I see, like, I can search my
And I
friends.
should be screen sharing with you. Yeah, it says I'm screen sharing, so like that's weird that you're not in it.
Well, I don't know where that shows. Chat, where does the screen share show?
You have to get in the party,
my
I think.
But the most recent party I have is one with the two of you. There's one that says Ricardo and Rob. Started in 3/10/2022.
Oh, okay. Here, hang on.
Okay.
Okay, you should have a party invite now.
Do you want to share screen or do you want to do the next thing over?
I forget. Does that like?
It means that Patrick can take.
I'll turn controls over to Patrick, but it doesn't let us both control. I don't think it does.
Oh,
I don't have a party invite either.
Hang on. You don't have a party invite?
No.
Oh wait, hang on.
Come on, game base.
Now do you? Alright, hang on. Trying again. Re-inviting.
party invitation sent.
Yeah, like it's where?
Are you not receiving things?
Yeah, nothing's coming through.
It should show in your notifications. Like, it should just be there.
Yeah. No, there's nothing. The last
Are you
notification I have
Is there like some setting?
football ready to play.
Is there some setting probably of like you can't get invites?
Game invitations always show. Friend requests. Messages. Parties.
Petition to commission Mello for some drumline
wait, hold on.
tunes.
No. No, that should... I don't know. I don't know why all this stuff says it should show up.
And yeah, it did say like invite sent, so.
Right, like, but... wait,
Have you paid for PSN recently?
Oh, that might be the problem.
Are you fucking kidding?
No, no, wait. No, you were just playing a game together.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's true.
That doesn't...
How can we play?
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
I don't pay for all these services actively. I cancel them all the time. Well, hold on. I want...
Yeah, it says party
Do you need
invitation
PlayStation
sent.
Plus to do all that stuff? That's not PlayStation Plus stuff.
It is, I think. Isn't it?
I mean, I'll pay. I'll like sign up for $5 or whatever right now for something if I need to.
All right, Patrick. Let's see if we can figure out with from your end. So, how about I'm gonna leave a party. Why don't you create a party with me?
All right, I'm gonna send you a party invite. We'll see what happens. Start a party. Closed party. Invite players. Bob Zachley is invited to the party. I've sent you a party invite. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Extremely weird. Okay. So now do you want me to share my screen with you?
No, I can hang on. You should now. You should have a screen invite.
Do I want this in multitasking mode or full screen? Do I just want this to take over my screen? Probably, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Are we good at this point?
I think so. I don't know. I think it's much funnier if we just keep tensely working through UI elements in the PlayStation 5 interface while the drumline plays over it.
All right. Dynasty.
Oh, while Basil Eggplant, classic remap behavior from Patrick, manually renewing and canceling auto-renew.
Wait, what is... The other one is in the cloud?
Yeah, so this is the one where, like, Patrick and I could, like, we could have multiple people. Like, I could have a team, you could have a team, and then we would all be playing our solo... We'd all be playing our Dynasty, but then, like, I guess when our teams meet, we play against each other. Shit like that. But apparently it's not working.
Well, they said there was bugs, but that people still got in. It's just like if you hit the bug, don't keep trying, because that's what it is, right?
Okay.
It's like if you wanted to try it, we could.
I think we need to just, like, do a solo Dynasty here.
I started my solo dynasty in the last game.
Dynasty experience. Choose your settings and customize your
right, so
complete with unique rules.
Dynasty settings. I think we all tasted. I think all Americans where we want to be.
Yeah.
We were getting
Yeah,
there.
it really
by the
makes
end.
it really makes it easy to pass. It's just like those interceptions will come down with time.
It will. We'll learn. We'll learn. Well, probably not though. Not on stream because if we get into another game, that'll be amazing. Because there's so much stuff our coaches got to do. So let's see the basic settings here. You getting all this, Patrick? You got all this? You got the interface on screen?
Yeah, I can see everything.
All right. So I'm leaving quarter length 5 minutes, but turning off the accelerated clock, just because like, especially while you're learning the game. So what this will let you have is like the full play clock, as if from the moment the last play ended, all your players telepathically download the play you called, and then you have the full play clock at the line to try and grope your way through the controls if you want to do anything else. If you're like, I want to call an audible, and really you have about like 7 seconds of the line to do that. But you know, if you don't know what you're doing, you need about 30 seconds to be like, audible, pass thing. Yeah. So that's
wear and tear and injury. So what is wear and tear? Is that like load management? Like just like they get tired?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Injury.
But I think the game defaults to auto.
Coach firing on or off?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can you be fired?
Oh yeah, I would need that on regardless. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's.
What's league advancement? Manual?
Yeah, that just lets you. So, like, there's times you complete the checklist of things, and yeah, you'll see. Like, you'll see once we're through there.
Auto recruiting off. We want to.
Why would you play? Why would you play a college football game and not like recruit?
User coach auto progression. Okay.
There's a skill tree for your coach. All right, so Patrick, here's the real question. Now we could take over. We could take over a blue chip program. We could do that.
No.
What's
Start
the
from
fun
the
in that?
0 stars.
Okay, there are no 0-star schools.
Oh, come on.
But there are 1-star schools.
Okay, all right.
Now, Ball State, near and dear to my heart. Great journalism school in Indiana. Also home of delicious barbecue pizza. And occasionally, like once every 10, 15 years, the Ball State Cardinals beat a team they have no business beating, and everyone's like, Ball State's got a football team? And then everyone goes back to forgetting about them for the next 20 years. But meanwhile, some like prestigious D1 school is just like, don't ever talk to us about the Ball State game, ever. We're never gonna play them.
We burned the tape. It didn't mean anything.
So, do you have any schools in here that you have an inexplicable soft spot for in the... Cado, do I need to turn off the drumline? Are you okay? Do I need to just disable the drumline music?
No, I think we're good.
just playing the drums along.
Raging Cajuns is down here in the ones? All right.
Oh, but they're not a true one. They're 1.5.
Off the board. Off the board.
I'm surprised that Marvel would let them have that license.
I think it was sort of a multi-party deal with James Carville. Do you have anyone here that you got a little like? Oh, these guys are crap, but I've always like sort of low-key loved these guys.
None. I have no affinity or association with any of.
Was that a Miami team?
Well, which Miami?
That's why I was surprised. I was like, there's another Miami team.
Well, there's a Miami of Ohio.
There's the Ohio Miami team.
Oh, is that what that is up there? It was an M, I think. I saw like.
Yeah,
it's Miami.
Miami University, Ohio. Which I only know about because that is like the founding chapter of my fraternity. Is located out of Miami.
What about you, Rob? Is there anyone here that you have a soft spot for?
So after Ball State's probably the one that like I'm like, yeah, you guys are cute. God, I do wonder how many people actually show up to Miami and it's the wrong Miami, and like maybe maybe foreign exchange students who just like completely were just absolutely swindled.
Welcome to Miami.
An away game to Miami.
Song.
Oh no.
You're like, it's weird. It's weird. Like my flight, like there's a connection in Charlotte. I guess maybe that is close to Miami. You just fly down there. Sure, that makes sense. And then just like, boop. All right. Let's see if there's any 2 stars here that we have. All right. So now we're getting into it. The Hoosiers.
Northwestern. Not far from me.
Hoosiers.
2.5 doesn't count. That's a 3-star.
That's just they're a better program than this. They're just temporarily embarrassed after didn't their coach spectacularly fall apart in the last year or two?
Yeah, there was a whole thing. Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think is his name. They're building a new stadium. It was a whole thing too.
Hey, what's that thing next to Tulsa? To the left of Tulsa? They're A, cool dragon, but B, what the fuck is that thing? To the left.
This
one,
guy?
One to the
the two-lane green wave.
Now that does speak to me. It does speak to me a little bit.
He's got like fighting fists up.
He's pretty great. I love him.
I
love him.
I remember fighting this character in Dragon Quest, but beyond that, I'm not really sure.
How I really hope they managed to translate that into some ridiculous mascot costume.
By the way, just looking around online, there's a lot of people convinced this drumline stuff is the Duke marching band. People are like, it sounds like their routines, and there's a certain like they have a more military style, I guess, like drumline, as opposed to different styles that are out there. I think here's the thing that bugs me though. I love the drumline music. The thing that bugs me is that if you're EA, right, you have money to license anything you want, but you're also making a college football game. Why not use your powers for good and license the marching band covers of awesome songs? Why am I not hearing Thriller arranged for a marching band?
Right.
Like once an hour in this game.
When I was in marching band, it was Get Low by Lil Jon.
Yeah. There's so much. There's so much. There are so many absolutely like, just actually bring the house down arrangements of pop songs for marching bands. And this game should be just packed with them. Just wall to wall.
Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes.
Yeah.
If it ever comes to the PC, I could easily see that being a mod that somebody gets into the game.
God.
Xenolon, because then they'd be paying Michael Jackson royalty rates. They already pay those rates for all their other games. Like, they have enormously expensive licensed soundtracks in all their games. So just throw that money around here. All right, so Boston College, I can take or leave them, but they've got a great fucking fight song is the problem. Like, for Boston, all-timer. All right, so in the 3 stars realm, who doesn't like Cal? Oh, Stanford's down there.
Can we just be the tree?
This is probably where I would go.
I know the trees just got their ass kicked, but I could get behind having the tree.
I do like the tree.
As our team mascot.
And then we could be like, and you know what? We could be like really smug about getting our asses kicked, because we'd be like, yeah, but we have academic standards. Actually, I don't know if that's true. You know who does have academic standards that like explains a lot about like the decline of their football program? I don't think Notre Dame has deviated from this. They have like pretty stiff graduation requirements. Like, you're not getting through Notre Dame without like actually like passing calculus. And let me tell you what I am not about is passing calculus.
Sweet Hanky, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, followed by the message, anything but Stanford, please.
I mean, I'm with you.
I can't just like spit in the face of all those subs.
Our star count is too high. We can go no higher than 2.
Is the fighting
I
Irish?
think we have to
is that
go with the green wave.
The caricature of like an Irish guy with his fists up? Is that what that is from? Okay, I never.
Vinny Bush is surprised no UW for you, Rob. Fuck Wisconsin sports.
Wow.
Fuck Wisconsin sports fans. Like, how about that?
Wow.
And that comes with an honesty of like, I was there for 7 years. I'm from Northwest Indiana. Fuck them. The like levels of smugness from Wisconsin sports fans are just off the charts. Just off the charts. And it's like, I hope you bastards freeze this winter. And you do, and that's why you're so into it. Everyone's like, oh, Wisconsin, man. Don't get me wrong, I love my time in Wisconsin. It's great, and Madison's lovely, but fuck them. All right, so we want to be the green wave just because we're like super into this vibe?
Yep, we are.
All right.
And look, 82, 82, 82.
You'll choose where to start your journey as a coach.
Oh, yeah, we're in charge of the whole
Oh,
program.
wow.
No, it's not even a question. Head
That's
coach.
very funny, though.
Ground flyer smugness? Smugness? That is the definition of Notre Dame. No. You're confusing smugness with justified pride.
God.
Based on how your team fares through the
Scorched Air, thank you very much for the new subscription.
Here, you'll choose to create a coach
For
of
3
your own
months.
or use an existing one. By creating a custom coach, you will be
Miranda?
We're doing a custom, right?
I think we have to. I want to find out what it's about.
All right. So are we a motivator? Get your players to play their best by boosting their ratings and composure. So basically every game, we're like doing the Any Given Sunday speech, right? We're in hell right now.
We're
As
John
you get
Harbaugh,
older, life is a
right?
game of inches.
You're a Ted Lasso.
that's-
That's a Harbaugh type character. Or we could be like a recruiter. Jimmy's and Joe's, not X's and O's.
Boring.
You scout faster. Wow. And recruit
Patrick,
better.
now I think what people just saw, we have the energy of tacticians.
I think that's true.
On game day, we've schemed up the plays,
Tactical
and
geniuses.
all our players are going to be at their top of the game. I don't know, Patrick. It felt like you kind of want to be a motivator. Nobody has it better than us. That's literally Harbaugh, right?
Nobody.
That's their dad.
Let's be motivated. Put on those sunglasses. I love wearing sunglasses.
I am low key a Harbaugh fan. I love those boys.
Oh man, there's a whole create the coach.
His name is Les Go.
Let's go!
Now,
Ooh, yay!
if you choose the recruiter character, his name is Al Ways B. Cruton.
Yes!
Yeah,
Yes!
it's great. It is great.
What's the tactician's name? Can we find out? I need to know.
Yeah, hang on. Let's go back real quick. Oh yeah, all right.
2 stars.
Yeah, our wave was 2.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're
Two?
just picking tactician. It won't like you'll.
Oh, I have to go back through this again. Yeah.
I'm surprised it went all the way back. Yeah.
Oh, I just missed where the turnoff was.
Oh, okay.
So tactician is head ball coach. Ew.
What?
Ew.
What is that even? Bad, not good. The other ones were still
Yes,
better.
let me leave. I don't want those guys. All right, motivator. Who has it better than us?
Haven't met him.
Do we have a better name than Lesko?
No, we don't. We're living with that one. Please get me to appearance and apparel.
Let's go.
Options are limited.
What are you talking about? There's a lot of faces here.
There are, but like we're not gonna get a full like Dark Souls like character creator here, where like. So, are we thinking? Was this guy a player or is this guy a nerd?
I think motivators are more in the like Dan Campbell Detroit Lions. Like they're ex-players.
Oh, hello.
Tacticians are more like
Is that
who's
Braden?
Looks like Braden.
It looks like Braden.
Who?
Braden
Is that a
Waypoint.
motorsports thing? I don't know.
Braden Waypoint. It is the motorsports character we have. That's toe to tip. That's Braden.
There's gonna be a scandal when they find out how much that haircut cost. They're gonna run him out of town on a rail.
Yeah.
All right, Patrick. So you like a big Dan Campbell meathead?
I think so. I think that's the kind of guy we're going for. These heads are not matching the body type.
No.
Yeah, maybe we should start with the body.
Physique.
Big.
All right, is he a
Height.
big boy?
Well,
what
Dan
did he
Campbell
play?
is tall, but he's not like a
He was a tight end.
linebacker.
He's pretty
you know what I
tall.
mean? Yeah, he's tall, but I mean he's not he's not like a fat. Like he is like he looks like a wrestler.
He's thick though.
So I feel like
He's
that's
thick.
the kind of he's thick.
Hang on, real quick, can you pull up what Dan Campbell's height was in his playing days?
Oh, yeah,
This
sure.
info is
Yeah.
out there.
Height, weight.
6'5", 250 apparently.
6'5", 250? Oh, just like me. I feel like the weight's being added really weirdly. Give this man a little punch. Give him some punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that we can't customize.
Where's
any
my
part
Andy
of-
Reid? That's not Andy Reid.
Well, that's. I know, but that's the closest you're gonna get.
I hope they introduce. Look, microtransactions are a blight. I want different shit to put on my coach.
This is it.
Like,
Do you
look how
unlock
whack this
more
is.
stuff as you
I hope
go
so,
along?
because this is some
It has
sad
You
shit.
must, right?
Oh no, I put so much weight on him, he's clipping through his shirt. Okay, that kind of works for me though. He's like Wolverine. Ah!
You do not get
Like the
more
Hulk.
coach apparel.
Oh
That's
my God.
What
it.
the fuck?
You get two
What the
polos.
Beer bellies don't exist in football. Absolutely not. Beer bellies? That's not. Sorry, no self-respecting college football coach would have a beer belly. Definitely not a lineman coach. All right. Bring me the head of Dan Campbell. The problem is all these dudes are a little too gormless. This has a little bit of Dan Campbell energy.
So he has like a light. He's got like the goatee, you know, like a
Yeah.
light beard look.
Oh, this is promising. This is kind of like awkwardly intense. He's got his hair clubbed.
It's not far off. It's got too much beard. It doesn't perfectly match. His doesn't go all the way up to the ears, up the side. But like I could live with that. So Coach 42 could work. But we should probably keep scrolling. We'll double check. But let's remember 42. Oh man, he had,
Okay,
like,
it's not Dan Campbell, but it's something.
when he played football, he had like glowing locks.
Did he?
Gorgeous.
Hang on.
Gorgeous.
All right, drop it in chat. Cado, I'd bring this picture up. I think I'm gonna need to see peak Dan Campbell. Who, by the way, like, architected the turnaround of the Detroit Lions. Like, might legitimately be a great coach. And I think, is Randall L. on his coaching staff?
That I don't know. Cado, these are our two subjects.
Let's remember 53. as
Yes,
well.
Blackjack Raiders is.
Oh,
Randall
you found a
Al's
better
wide
one. I
receiver.
found one, but this is really flowing. My goodness.
Yeah, easy peasy. Antoine Randall L. Yep. Which, again, makes me like it more. Like, Dan Campbell, hired a lot of ex-players to coaching positions, which a lot of coaches do not do. And then he hired Indiana football royalty. My God. What a competitor.
Yeah, right?
Glowing locks.
Okay, this kind of looks like he tried to get the job, but he's not. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want people to know. He's trying to like keep it on the down low what his whole like situation really is. So this is even look at the way he's like sort of awkward, like he's nervous about that interview. He's like, I hope they haven't looked up my Instagram.
For a second there while you were rotating.
Wait.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
100 ain't bad. What are we liking here, Patrick?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's print it.
Okay.
Huh. Mix in the YouTube chat. I have a question. I never watched American football before, but this game really impresses me. Can I get it, or is it too confusing for a new beginner? I feel like
it's really hard to answer that. So well, I think
like, there's a lack of tutorials is part of the issue here, right?
There is. I think though, like, it's kind of like, especially on like varsity difficulty level, there's a lot of like pick the play and just Tecmo Bowl that shit. And I do like there's more going on to it than that, but like I think you could probably end up having fun, and the vibes are a lot of fun if you can like get the basics of American football. And you know, then I think it's worth a shot. This is certainly
there's a bunch of assist stuff that I didn't touch. Right, like the game was like, hey, do you want to simplify things? Like go into the menus, and there are things you can do. I didn't touch any of that stuff, but there are probably ways to not quite make it Tecmo, but less complicated than like, you know, like a lot of people are playing the game.
The university's expectations will land you on the hot seat and
Let's
potentially
go.
Oh, we know about job security.
When the
Yeah.
carousel rolls around.
Wait, hang on. Why can't I choose where I'm from? I don't want to be from Air Force.
Oh, you missed that part. Can you go back?
Let's go back.
Because there was a section where you do your identity.
Oh shit. Where was
Oh,
that
we know
section?
that head was 100, right? So like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's all right here.
Yeah, we're not doing Air Force. Any service academy but that one. All right, where's Les go from?
Dude.
Miami of Ohio.
Miami.
There we go. Miami OH.
I like that because that's what happens when you arrive in Miami of Ohio, but you think you're going to Miami. Miami. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. All
right.
Oh.
So we're here in Tulane. I think we should make our pipeline Louisiana. I think this affects certain things about like how well scouted some options are, but I haven't fully figured out the pipeline stuff. But like Louisiana generates tons of great football players.
Sure.
Where is Tulane?
That's like by New Orleans, right?
Can we just jack it up all the way? Would they both just be 100? Because if we're motivators, if we want to be out there to win the game,
we're always jacked up.
We're always jacked up. I don't know what this even means. What does this even do?
We run the air raid, and we blitz every down.
But I'm a running back, coach. Run. Be a running back. Run. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Like you can't even change the color of the shirt.
No, it's really weak.
I mean, the shirt color is just your team colors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You should be able to have like different types of shirts.
Yeah, but what about
I
like
agree.
after the game?
Yeah.
You know, when I'm hanging out at the Applebee's, like I want to slip into
Alright,
something
so-
a little more comfortable.
I'm so excited to see this mascot in real life.
They
Oh, there
were.
better be one.
Can I-
There better be
I
one.
hope so.
Yeah, what's
so
the
what's the
history
whole
of the,
deal?
Wow, we've been pretty good.
Boy, that's.
Ooh, wow,
I'm kind of
look.
hoping they just.
Hey.
Hey, Rob, why were we? Our coach got poached, right? Like that must be what happened. We're brought in after the turning around the program. I don't like this.
Oh, boy.
I don't like this.
Look, your job
Well, and
security is
notice
safe.
how like safe-ish. It's like right over the threshold into safe.
We should have good players then, right? Good recruiting pipeline. We're gonna be aggressive on both sides of the ball.
Let's see what we got. All right, let's just look at our depth chart. Okay, our quarterback is an overall of 78. That's probably not what
Okay.
you're going to find in most nationally ranked teams. This is kind of low for... Oh, shit. He's a redshirt junior? They must have just... Their quarterback must have just graduated. Okay.
Well, we have, or also there's the transfer portal, right? Is all the NIL stuff
Yeah,
part of
that's
this?
going to open later, I think.
Okay. I can't imagine he transferred out if they just had a good year. But
Could be, though. But, yeah. In general, you're better off taking playing time as a starter. Unless you can go be a starter somewhere much better.
right, especially if you're starting to think about the NFL draft.
Okay, they got a good
You-
good running back. They don't really have a dedicated fullback, which no one does anymore, but it's still a spot in the position route.
A lot of red
depth
shirts.
chart. Yeah. I'm not really using the red shirt system much, but like there is...
This guy
you
is
can-
shifty. He's got a double dip. He's got a takeoff. A recoup. He's a road dog.
And- hey,
He's
and
a
you know what's
best
great?
friend.
Nowhere in the interface does it let you select any of those modifiers and figure out exactly what they do. Why would
Like,
you
what is a
why would
road
you let
dog?
someone highlight that?
What's a road dog?
What does right stick even do then?
It transfers through.
Great. Love that. Shift.
All right, receiving core is not bad. Our tight end situation is pretty mid. Yeah, so you can sort of see, Patrick, like the top of the depth chart is okay to solid at a lot of these positions, but like, boy, past the first top slot, the cupboard gets pretty bare. Oh boy, I hope our quarterbacks can run, because I don't think pass protection is holding up.
Okay, so the only explanation I could find for road dog was doing a search for it, and I got a blog on the College Football 25 website about the player customizability mode, where you can make your own player and do the road to glory mode. Road dog. This ability increases composure gains on the road. It is tied to your brand meter. When you reach influencer status,
Love
it
to have
will
a
turn on.
Brand
And when
meter.
it falls below that level, it will turn off.
Oh my god.
Does that apply to players on the roster when we're not doing Road to Glory mode? I don't know.
Well, it probably will, because you'll see. So as we start doing recruiting here, so all right, so our team basically needs everything. All right, so we can get into here. We can set up the recruiting board. And
What, you're
on the
not
recruiting board-
confident in the team that we have? Like you feel like we need some new blood?
Well, we're gonna have to go. You got to go to war with the team you got, because these are people. So it's like it is like right now. It is like summertime. It's summertime. It's summertime, and these people are being recruited for the 25 season. So we aren't going to be able to fill any of these gaps that we have like immediately. We're just gonna. So it helps us out here by showing us like how many we need at each position. It doesn't think we need wide receivers, tight ends. I'm not entirely sure it's correct, but it is true that our needs are pressing like everywhere else. It's pretty bad out there. Yeah. Oh, let me just make sure of one thing here before we start recruiting. Okay, so we can upgrade coach skills.
Ooh.
So
Culture
right now all
center.
this is
strong
locked,
and player
but-
development. Okay.
But we can purchase our first upgrade. So we will get bonus experience when we have prospects graduate, when we have prospects drafted in the top 3 rounds to the NFL.
Okay.
So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. The more our players thrive, the more we thrive.
That's why I like it.
What do you think? What's our focus? What's our signature? Like, this coach stamps out first-rate prospects.
And he's probably on the defensive side of the ball, right? So
Yeah.
I think we're looking at linebackers, DBs, probably nothing further back on the defense than
No.
that. Not cornerbacks or safeties. So
I
it's
like
something
linebackers.
along the line. Yeah.
I like linebackers. Is it the most cutting-edge thing to be into as a coach? No. But let's go.
Is ready to
You lose by that
go.
blitz. He wants to bring pressure from the secondary. All right.
With 4. He wants to bring pressure with 4, Rob. Because that's how you get to him.
All right. Let's start out with.
Is MLB, is that the Mike linebacker? Is that what that
Middle
means?
linebacker.
Middle linebacker?
Middle Mike. Yeah, but I think Mike is specific to the play, like the set of the defense. But like MLB, I thought is like middle linebacker, whereas the outside linebackers are a slightly different athletic profile, I think.
Major League Baseball, obviously, according to chat.
All right.
Yes.
So they're
I love that it's
sorting.
not as recruit from other sports. Uh-huh.
Radamir, apparently UVA's kicker last year was 34. Oh my god. I wish I'd been following college ball a little more closely when the whole Stetson Bennett situation was unfolding. Just because, like, his whole saga of having kicked around Georgia for just, like, an eternity and finally leading that team to a championship for college football, kind of a ridiculously old age was hysterical. All right, so what they're doing here is they're sorting out, like, the recommended sort is kind of who the game thinks we can get. But if we want to go by just, like, who are the absolute best, right? Like, fuck it, I don't care who you think Tulane is
We're
worthy
building
of.
a culture. We're building a culture here.
Okay, so we're kind of ruled out of some of the 5 stars. Pro potential. We have D+. We need B-.
Okay.
All right.
What about right below that?
There's nothing to say we can't get this guy.
Steven Sharga?
Nothing in the rules says you can't. A dog.
Wait, we championship contender. Okay, so there's a danger there, Patrick. Right now we are at B-, right? Do you
Would
think
it go down
week
if
4
we
or 5 of, I think there's a good chance that we will no longer be a B- championship contender after a few games.
Is Waddle the same as, like, Jalen Waddle? Like the Dolphins wide receiver? I know that's not actually Jalen Waddle, but is that the same family? Jeremy Waddle?
I feel like Waddle's a surprisingly common football name, though. But maybe. RF Pillar, you're going to need an improviser with that O-line as well. Yeah, but hear me out. I don't think either Patrick or I can improvise behind the play. I don't think. I don't feel like, oh shit, they're bringing pressure. Better tuck that baby and run with it. I don't think.
Whoops, I appear to have thrown the ball to the cornerback.
What's the tuck and run button?
You hold
I need a
X
hot
and
key. I need a hot
circle.
key for Feats do your stuff. All right.
You don't want to run
But like, okay.
So what is the pipe? What does that like bronze and silver mean? The 2 and the 1.
I don't know.
Who's wait, who's number rank 108? Go down there. Is that person like this team already?
And so the position thing is just like, does that mean they haven't really set their position as a high school athlete? They're just an athlete, like the same way that tons of college players were like, oh, well, he was the quarterback or the running back in high school because he was just like plainly the best player on the field, and then they figure out what you're actually good at.
Oh, someone in chat points out the pipe is probably related to the pipeline that we picked,
Well, right,
like Louisiana.
but I don't fully know what it implies. Let's see. You know what? This guy's number 1. This guy's in our pipeline.
What's
so
up,
Eric?
Eric?
Saying, what's up? He's
Oh,
a
look,
scrambler.
and look,
Oh, we're gonna
tendency,
need a
scrambler. Yeah.
Proximity to home. Look, whatever we do with the season, Tulane ain't gonna move. But I do agree, we should probably also target this dude who actually... So, this guy, unlike all these other dudes, actually has us in his list of schools that he's interested in.
Oh. And he's also a scrambler.
And he wants to stay close to home.
Let's bring him in. Come on, Kenoi. Come home. To your new home.
Boy.
Alright, so... We'll scout those dudes out. And well, actually, we can just scout them out now. So those ranks are like just the aggregate scouting that is done, but our team scouts have not evaluated them. So we just hop in here, and you see the hours clock at the top there?
Yeah.
That's how much time we have to scout and do all our coaching actions right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's
So
the
that is
option
all-
king?
He's the option king.
We
Can we
found
bring His Majesty?
We
Can we
found
bring His
him.
Majesty to Tulane?
the rightful option king returned.
I love that subplot in House of the Dragon.
Does that show good?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like it.
Rake sack stat is looking real good.
Off platform? That's well, Rob, our quarterback's gonna have to be off platform when they're getting half sacked and still got to throw it
Throwing
20
on the
yards down
run.
the field.
Oh man, it's taking forever to scout these dudes. So if you're a recruiting specialist, you can
It just kind of zips
speed
through.
up the scouting. Oh my god, yeah, you can specialize in like I'm really good at recruiting and identifying talent in the secondary, and it's like in 2 clicks you fully scouted a player. Here we just had burn 5 to figure out what this dude's deal is, and he's correctly rated.
Road dog.
We love that. We love a road dog. But we don't know much about
Offer
it.
scholarship.
So,
Ooh.
all right.
Wow, you have that much power within the school. That makes sense, I guess.
We're
Only have
given
35
35
for
scholarships
the
we can
season.
offer
But
every
we
year.
need a quarterback. We need a
We do.
quarterback.
And this is like, it is very, it gives you some influence over them right away. So it's kind of like buying a seat at the table. We might as well.
Wow.
Now, when the next stage begins, we will begin to do those tasks.
Search
like,
social
influence them.
media?
Well, sometimes
Can we
you
do
need
that
to know,
now?
for instance, if your guys ever tweeted like what was the Trubisky one?
Oh, the boobs
love-
one? Hold on, I gotta look it up.
was-
I gotta look it up.
I like to throw touchdowns and kiss titties. Was that it?
Hold on. Cado, can you just put this up on screen for everybody?
I mean,
What?
it's like, who doesn't? It's true.
What? Oops.
Just get it up there.
Yeah, yeah.
fan favorite. He's a magician? Hopefully that's not even...
Ooh.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. If it was just a broken red diamond, that means he's a bust and his national rank is overrated relative to what his actual stats are. I don't know what the crossed out diamond is.
2011.
What's the crossed out diamond?
Yep. No, Rob, Cado put up the tweet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was pretty young. He was a high school kid. Like, he was. And...
Yeah. This is 13 years ago. It's okay, Mitch.
So, what's the
respect
diamond thing? Crossed out diamond in the... Because the green diamond is like, he's like underrated, so you found a diamond in the rough, basically.
Red diamonds...
That means, yeah.
indicate a bust.
But this isn't a red diamond. That's a
For
different
example,
icon.
if a bust is a 4-star prospect, they are a 3-star level talent. Meanwhile, a 4-star gem is a 5-star recruit. To discover if the player is a bust or gem, players must complete 100% of scouting on a prospect. You will see a bust or
people
gem
say
icon.
they changed the icon? Oh, that's so... The other icon was way prettier. Okay. Now, this doesn't mean necessarily that we shouldn't recruit him. It just means that he's not as good as his national rank implies.
So he's a 3-star. Is in practice.
That might be like let's. All right, so like, where are the big differences between these guys? Okay, so he's like less aware.
Master. What's BC vision?
British Columbia vision.
Okay.
You know, can you like are your eyes always on the majesty of the Canadian Rockies? It's important. You have to be like contemplating them every snap back there.
Right. The clearer they are to you, the easier you can see the correct routes to throw to.
Red Amaro, a 3-star is probably still a borderline starter for a school like Tulane.
Ow.
Maybe we got like, we got to spend resources in lots of different. Oh, you offered. Okay.
I think like
We're bringing him
still
in?
might be. Well, we're still long shots to get these guys. Like, let's go back to the prospect list. All right, so that guy's an outlier in terms of actually giving us the time of day. The next person who would be interested... Oh? Hey, we got a hometown recruit. Christian
bring him in. Just bring him in.
Well, that's a good question, Patrick. Do you think it is a core value of your recruiting? Are you sitting there being like, I hate it when we don't bring in players from our backyard? Like, that is the way I'm playing my dynasty, is like, I lost out on a dude from Whiting, Indiana, and I nearly like put the controller through the TV. I was like, how could you go to Purdue instead of Notre Dame? How could you do that? Like, do you not understand? I know where you've been.
How much scholarship did they get?
They're all good scholarships.
Okay.
He probably was getting good. Probably what he was getting was at Purdue, he was going to be like coming in as a starter or second stringer. And at Notre Dame, he would have been like developing to be a starter in like his third year. So probably there was a bit of like, there was probably a bit of that, but also did I maybe screw up my draft economics a little bit? Yes, I did.
Sure.
Let's.
Wait.
You just want to offer him a scholarship?
His bar. What does that bar mean?
Okay, so
that
top 8. These are cutoffs. So right now, just preseason, nobody's done any recruiting. What we know about him is these are the schools he's interested in going to. But he is not narrowed to his time 8. top 8. Once he crosses into the top 8, you see that projected cutoff.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not in that top 8, you can't keep doing recruiting actions.
Oh.
And then top 5 is when you start arranging things like campus visits. And that gets interesting because it's like, you can start picking rivalry games, for instance, to be like, man, let's get in that rivalry atmosphere. Like, really let them soak in what it's going to be like a 2-lane player. But then if you fuck up and lose a rivalry game, then instead of improving your odds of landing the player, they're like, I kind of had an awkward weekend with the team. Like, they're super, like,
Oh no.
proud of their program, and they were really, like, convinced they were going to win, but they got their asses kicked. And so then you've done damage to your entire recruiting effort.
Who's our rival?
LSU, obviously. I think we can take them. We're the plucky little underdog.
2-lane football rival. It is, no, yeah, LSU, yep. It began in 1893.
Now, does LSU feel like Tulane is their rival? That is a good question.
Right.
Oh, maybe they have,
Right,
they have an official rivalry game.
I mean, like, do the Packers consider us to be rivals anymore? Like, I don't think so. I wouldn't if I
They
was them.
pretend they don't, but they'd love to shit on us so much that it's very clear that, like...
That's not a rivalry, though. That's just like beating up on your little brother.
No, yeah, but the thing is, I think it fundamentally comes down to the fact that ultimately Chicago is still Chicago and Wisconsin is still Wisconsin. And so, like, it's the thing they've got.
Mm-hmm. Other than all the winning they do. They've also got that, too.
You know, maybe the bottom will drop out of this entire, you know, last year was just a freak outcome.
Rob, I'm so glad that we don't play them till, like, week 10. It's so demoralized. Like, that way I can be in a better frame of mind.
They're gonna be what? Like we said, 14-3 this year. We're gonna be bringing the hammer down all year. Okay, yeah. We got some 4-star recruits here that might be viable. What are our most
Eric
urgent needs?
Monk. Eric Monk.
Yeah, we need a couple. We need a couple halfbacks. All right.
Oh, let's get Jeff Grubb on our team. Didn't know he played halfback in college. Oh, Johnny Grubb.
He wants
Sorry,
to be
different
here.
Jay Grubb.
He could be our plug and play fullback.
I think we got to start with hometown people who want to be here. Like, we can bring in those big outside the box recruits. Like you use that to just like get people in the door.
Well, and that's a good policy too, because like you can kind of screw yourself if you aren't grabbing some of the low-hanging fruit. Like, I got really greedy for 5 stars, and I poured so many resources into landing some of those that like I didn't recruit enough players for certain positions because like I was watching everyone else on my recruit board just disappear because I no longer had enough time to pursue them. All right, doesn't think we need wide receivers, but left guards. We need okay, we need a whole new offensive line.
Cool.
We're in that Deion Sanders situation.
Is his kid any
Shador?
good?
He's good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
but,
guy.
like-
What was that first guy that you were moused over?
Chad Offenhuisel.
I was gonna. You think he's a good hustler? Is he often hustling out there?
Are we sure that he's not from the Key and Peele sketch?
Hey, Ron.
Rob, we need O'Shaughnessy on the team. Get Zach over here.
Why?
I got a good feeling.
O'Shaughnessy? All
Yeah, I got a good feeling about it.
All right, Fabian Jewel is like
Jewel.
it's kind of a dreamboat alert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Is there a marketing
Yeah.
stat?
Yes, there is. Hang on. You'll once we start getting into this, there are players who are here to be like, I want to go pro, and there's players who are like, I'm really looking to grow my following.
Oh my
Shit,
god.
though, these are all right tackles. Not that we can't change their position, but like we need a left tackle from somewhere.
Is that one of those situations where it's
All right,
actually
you know what?
harder to swap from left to right than it seems?
They are. So the reason
Yes.
like the left tackle position is considered the higher skill position. Most quarterbacks are right-handed, so when they throw, their back will be to their left. So this is why they are the blindside tackle. So like,
Oh,
the
like
right
the
tackle
movie.
blows assignment. Have you heard what's happened with that the whole situation in recent years, Cado?
No.
Oh, it's
I barely
So
know
if you ever got
Really
weird
bad.
white savior vibes from that movie.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And I did. I never saw it.
Yeah,
I never
same.
saw it. The clips I saw were pretty rancid. I was like, I don't know about this. Because like also
Yeah.
the implication that like, oh man, I'm just a dumb country bumpkin, and I need this white lady to explain playing offensive tackle to me. Do you have any idea the cognitive load of a football tackle? Like it requires smarts, but also requires a really specific set of smarts that like, I don't think a stepmom who's just gonna be like, I'm gonna help you with your homework, I don't think that's gonna cut it. I think you're actually bringing the goods yourself, which is of course what. So in recent years, basically, he sued because at some point he found out that he'd never been adopted by that family. He thought he had. They'd never done it. What they had done was made themselves like his legal guardians, and he alleged that he was basically cut out of all the back end of that movie, the profits and shit. That like they made themselves the hero of his life story, and then pocketed the money that came from selling that story, their version of it.
Yeah.
And they did all that while misleading him about the nature of his relationship with that family.
Oh. Jesus.
So what we got? Yeah, we gotta scout. We gotta scout these dudes. We got anyone from? Okay, we got someone. We got another hometown hero.
I'm saying local left tackle. It writes itself in the paper.
Local boy makes good. Oh my god, we got a 3-star who, because he's from Plaquemine, Plaquemine. I don't know. Anyway.
No, black mine. That's where a lot of dentists come from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul. My guy has a first name for a last name.
We can get this guy.
Bob and Moyer.
Ooh. Oak Grove. But we're in the running there. I like it.
Lots of stars there. Team's good.
Same here. North Little Rock.
Not in the pipe.
Absolutely. I don't know why the game doesn't think we should go for this guy, but fuck it. What do you know, game?
Because
You're not the coach?
It says we need an A+ and something we have a B- in.
Oh wait, was there a deal breaker? Hang on, we'll check that later. Shit, I was just flying by vibes, Cado.
Ooh.
Look at this. We got
Trevor Vaughn.
Absolutely. Love it.
Position C.
Why not be a little greedy? Oh, because there's no good. Hang on. I refuse to be bound by this. Show me.
You just told us how your obsession with 5-star recruits was screwing over.
And
your
that's
own
why
life.
I am compromising and saying let's go with a 4-star
Okay.
from Frisco, Texas. Championship contender. Okay, well.
Local-ish.
Look, I think we can improve our coach prestige.
That man looks 45 years old. I do not believe that is a high school kid.
Has anyone tried to go back to school to get into the NFL?
I mean, I guess you could walk on, right?
But like,
or is it ultimately age limited? Probably, right?
Right.
They let you play pretty late though. Like, they will let you, as long as you haven't used up your 4 years of eligibility, they'll let you play to a shockingly old age, I think. But, Cado, I think where you really start to find some of the, like, man, I'm just out here pursuing my dream, is, like, fake high school programs.
Ooh.
A little bit.
Okay.
Like, look up Bishop Sycamore, which is a team that, like, a lot of the prestigious, like, talent development schools end up playing, because Bishop Sycamore basically they get booked, like in wrestling, to get their asses kicked by better teams, but they recruit their players from among guys who, like, never made it in high school athletics. Yeah. And so they just, like, here's your chance to get a taste of that glory.
Tom Hutton, 32 years old. Oldest active FBS player. I don't know when this screenshot is from, but no, there is not technically an age limit if you have not messed up your eligibility window.
Nice.
Hold on. Who is the oldest football player to play in NCAA football? The oldest college football player so far has been Alan Moore, who had his college career interrupted by the Vietnam War before returning to kick at Faulkner University. He had become a pipe fitter, and when he lost a job after the economic crash in 2008, he decided to try out kicking once more. At the age of 61, he kicked an extra point in a game and became the oldest player in NCAA history. Moore's coach at Faulkner, Greg Baker, put it best when he says, "If you can't get excited hearing that story, there's something wrong with you inside."
That's awesome. That is wild. You just felt there was unfinished business.
Holy hell.
So, Patrick, have you seen the movie Rudy? I assume you have.
Ages ago, not anytime recently.
Did you pick up on how fucking weird that story was, even as a kid?
No, too swept up in it. Just too fun. It's
got a great soundtrack.
The music is too inspirational. Like, yeah, the soundtrack it just dominates your emotions in that film. I'm sure I probably would pick up on it a little more now, but no, not when I was younger.
Yeah, it was. The thing that hit me real early watching it, though, was there was a lot of people. And so the thing is, I don't know if this was a nationalized experience. People can tell me, like, going to high school in the U.S., in, like, I don't know, like the middle school classes where it's like a little bit of like health and safety information, but some it's about like making you feel good about yourself and teaching like self-esteem type shit. Did they make you watch Rudy, or did that just happen in my school because we were local Notre Dame and it was like a local like feel-good story? Because we watched it in school as well. I already seen it, but we watched it again to be like, look how Rudy doesn't let all the people get him down and say he can't do this. But I'm sitting there watching it because the story of Rudy is that there's this little nerd growing up in Indiana, worships Notre Dame football, but he's just a little guy. And he has no athletic talent whatsoever. Nor, as the movie implies, is he particularly a good student. So he's not even eligible to go to Notre Dame. He has to go to like a preparatory school to like bring himself up to their entry requirements. But the main thing is, this guy is too small to play football. But he's like, I'm going to play for Notre Dame. And so the inspiring story is, he's just like, I'm going to play for Notre Dame. And watching, even at the time, I was like, it's kind of like watching a movie valorizing a stalker if you could stalk an institution. which is kind of how it feels at times. Like, he starts showing up at like Notre Dame games pretending he's a student, and like it's super weird. But eventually he makes the team, and it's like, you know, he can't play for shit, but he's got more heart than anyone.
Sure.
And
so one of the chat points out, that's just called manifesting, Rob.
He also then later got busted. Like, there's some sort of scandal. Like, I don't remember what the deal was, but like as an adult, I think he got like busted in some sort of like, he Ponzi schemed it up basically, or it might have been he like stole from his own company. I'm not sure, but like. Oh, this guy wants to come in. Hell yeah. Right outside.
Welcome, Eli. Welcome to the Green Tide.
It's fine. They're clearly also just like pulling from some actual. I know these are not real people, but like Bakhtiari. Like, why else would you include that unless you were including the offensive lineman from the Packers who just got cut?
Oh, they finally cut Bakhtiari?
Yeah, it's injury stuff. He hasn't been healthy in years.
Right. He had a long run.
Yeah.
Man, there's not much in the way of left outside guys.
In 2011, Rudiger was charged with securities fraud in connection with his role as chairman of Rudy Beverage Inc. The government alleged a pump and dump scheme. A settlement of the case required Rudiger to pay $382,000 in fines. In his 2011 book, Rudy, My Story, Rudiger writes of his dealings with the SEC in settlement for alleged securities fraud, stating, "I fell into the same obvious trap the rest of the country had fallen into in all those boom years. I shouldn't have been chasing that money."
Me at my trial for robbing a bank. I was just running after that money, and I knew they had it.
All right, Ma, I just wanted the bag. I got that dog in me.
Everyone on Twitter was telling me to get that bag, so I went to get that bag.
Look,
what's wrong with getting that bag?
It's a classic American tale. We just desperately, like, you're taught, like, just chase that money, and so I did, and I chased it via securities fraud. Yeah, we'll take a shot at this Baton Rouge guy for sure. So, all right, we can speed through the rest of this here. All right. So let's just scout some of these dudes out. Yep, makes sense. Scholarship him. That guy's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Don't let him think that way though. You make sure he thinks.
Be sure to neg him.
Yeah, is that one of the options here, to tell them they actually suck?
You're never gonna do better than me, kid.
Shaughnessy.
Oh, he's a bust. Ooh, still.
Hate to see it. But that could be a diamond in the rough. Like, bust just means level less than with their
it doesn't mean crap. Right.
Other people's crap could be our whatever.
Salvation.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, he's a gem.
Good instinct, Patrick. Good instinct.
See, I was mocked.
Way to hustle.
Ruthlessly.
Way to hustle. All right, Dreamboat. What you got? Less than we'd like.
And he's out of the top, like his progress bar is a little too high.
If O'Shaughnessy ever had to get COVID tests, but he didn't like the way that it got too far up his nose, the headline would probably hold on.
What?
Keep going, Cado. What? You want to finish that one?
There's a bit in there somewhere.
I'm trying to get to Oshama the Nussie. I couldn't.
Natural comedian, that Cado. Just really able to. Yeah, wipe your fucking face off.
The basil, the plant. Never mind. In response to the let them cook. I'm from earlier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I let you down. Oh.
Coon. Uh-oh, I'm blowing way too many hours on this first stage recruiting.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Wow, they put time blindness in this game too?
I can't believe I just went sicko mode and I scouted too many players. Oh no.
Rob, we were relying on you because you've played this game and know how these mechanics work.
Yeah, but I got into it and I wanted to know who's good. All right, hang on real quick. What are our last needs here? Hang on, do we need any special teams bullshit? No, we don't. Not that I don't love and respect kickers, punters, people of that nature. All right, we need a lot of free safeties. That is for sure.
We can find those off the street. Come on.
They're free,
Yeah,
right?
safety's not like it's a skill position.
No. They're just running around. At what point do you play? At what point? At what point do you play football?
Oh god, not for years and years.
Are you kidding, Patrick? This is football.
Yeah, this is for a coach. This is the game.
Torture, just absolute torture.
You gotta be recruiting. You gotta be thinking about like who's gonna augment the team. Oh, what's better than this? I don't understand.
Were you thinking about who to augment the team? You were just spending points. We gave you a credit card and you maxed it out.
I maxed it out on value. Look. Okay, I might have fucked up a little bit. Being honest, there's a chance. There's a chance I fucked up a little bit. Are there any great... Yeah, we can get this guy. I don't give a shit. We don't need a corner. You always need good corners, though, right? Right, Patrick? Like, corners, like a good corner, an actual good corner who can, like, do shit. Weight in gold.
Yeah. I mean, if you have two good corners, I mean, well, if you have a unit, right? Like, if you have, like, a really good defensive line, your corners matter less. If you have really good corners, your safeties and defensive line matter less.
Is Nagy? Is that a name of a real person?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Nagy?
Yeah, that's Nagy. A name. Is it a name of a real person?
I mean, this is what I'm saying. I feel like I've heard that name, like in
Matt, the fired Bears coach.
Oh, okay.
Patrick, it's Kismet.
Nagy.
We can fix him.
I'm not saying is it a real name.
This guy's tendency as a run stopper. I'd say Matt Nagy was more of a pass stopper.
What was the thing that he always liked to do that everyone was so mad? What was
Club Dub?
I can't remember. No, it was a type of play that he would always
Which
run.
shut down for lack of interest.
Was it a bubble screen? Was that his thing?
Yeah. I think so. He did. But, you know, can you look. When a coach begins to cycle in a lot of screens, that sometimes says something about, like, you know that game you watched us play where we kept throwing interceptions? Well, what if you just didn't try to throw the ball downfield and just threw it far out to the side where nobody's covering? Do you think I can do that?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, we can get these guys. We can get that guy. All right. Let's get crew.
No longer is Rob. I don't know what Rob's doing other than he just keeps saying, "I can get that guy. I can get that by." Hey, Cado, have you seen
I'm
the TikTok where
strategizing.
it's like
Let's get
the
crew.
little girl?
I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Pet that dog.
I feel like that's what Rob is doing now. Like, that guy. Come recruit that guy. Come recruit that guy.
I don't even know anything. I don't need to know anything about you, sir. You're all great.
Christian Hawk isn't Hawk the who's the guy that's on? No, that's AJ Hawk. That's a different guy. Who's the one on the talk show that just sits and smokes the cigar the entire time? Who am I thinking of?
Isn't that every sports podcast show now? Like
Joe Rogan?
No.
I guess Shannon doesn't smoke a cigar in Club Shay Shay.
Wait, is that the real name of the show?
Yes,
Shay Shay?
it is.
That's
Yes.
spectacular.
It's also
The
it's
McAfee Show
It's a
guy.
fantastic fucking podcast. Oh yeah.
That is AJ Hawk. I was right. Okay.
Yeah, it is. I recognize, because at movie theaters in Wisconsin, you know, when they'd have the, like, hey, don't use your phone during movies. In Wisconsin, AJ Hawk would show up and give you that message, and then he would slap the head of someone in front of him who was talking on his phone. And it was like, if you don't behave yourself in this theater, you never know when a Green Bay Packer might just decide to kick the shit out of you for having bad theater etiquette. And that was great. Always made me
Rob,
like
we're
that.
we're out of hours. What does that mean?
Yeah, hey, you know what? There's more hours next week. Boop. All right, we're still in the running.
Okay.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, there's a chance.
We're on our
Look.
bye week.
Tons more hours. Like so many.
Oh my god, we're just back to this fucking screen again.
Yeah.
This is where half the game is. This is running a dynasty. Patter, this is the game. This is it.
We ain't even talking
This
about
is how you-
practice.
I don't get
Talking
it.
about a game. Not in pipeline.
I don't like that phrase. I gotta be honest.
In pipeline.
All right, so look. Some of these guys are gonna be tough to land. But this guy, we can get him. Okay, actually, he's really so.
Jimmy?
He is close to committing to. Fuck, what is that school? Looks like a Warhol.
The Hogs.
What's
the Hogs?
the Hogs?
I don't know. Can you click on it?
What's
like,
their deal? No, I can't.
Hogging it up.
That's
I don't think
Arkansas.
we're gonna get them.
You think we should cut bait?
That bar is so close to being filled.
Patrick, that's why it's good to have you in on these things. You just cut to the heart of things here. You're right. We are not getting that guy.
Sorry, Jimmy. Bryce, we're still in contention with Bryce.
Yeah,
Bryce wants to come home.
Look, scouting might be a waste of time. Like, he's a 4-star recruit. Even if he's a bust, right? He's interested in us. We can't be choosing.
Bring him
what
in.
are we gonna say? Like,
Bring him in.
all right. So
Do we want to
now there's
know
a limited number of hours.
I don't.
Well, so what this is
Send
going
the
to tell
house.
us is, okay, so see the motivations and the interest and then the grade. The grade is our program, our ranking on these axes. Motivation, sort of self-explanatory. It's an axis of like how a recruit assesses a program. And then the interest is whether it's important to them, unimportant, or we don't know. So basically, like, the more time you invest in these recruiting actions, the more you fill in information of what actually interests them. And that will let you craft your pitch, your sales pitch to these guys at a later stage in recruiting. So it's like, once if you invest in these, and then once you know more about them, you know that like what matters to them is like pro potential, but also like staying close to home. When you give them the hard sell, you can emphasize those two things in your sales pitch. If you don't have fully complete information, you might know that, like, okay, he really cares about campus lifestyle. But the pitches that go with campus lifestyle might emphasize, like, conference prestige or athletic facilities, and you don't know how he feels about that. So now you're like, I know one of these things that is in the sales pitch he's going to care about. I don't know if the other one's going to help or hurt us. So you just, like, you're firing blind. So this helps you get more info, but you have that maximum time you can commit to recruiting a player. And so that number will increase as time goes on. You'll have more like hours you can pour into him, but
Hold on.
yeah.
Send the house? Are you buying this man a house?
No,
I think
this
that's
is like,
just like-
okay, so
The only reason that even came to mind is that somebody mentioned in chat. Is there a feature where you can give one of our boosters a big wink and suddenly his mom has a new house and he's on our team?
no, the game doesn't have that, unfortunately, because it should be. But I think there is
Spend a
like
lot
something
of
that is
money.
implied though. Something that is implied is like brand exposure kind of gets at, hey, what are some endorsement opportunities at your school? Which is kind of a, so what's the booster situation like? What's the just bags of cash being handed off to dude situation? So there's a bit of that. I do wish, again, this is why we need more unlicensed games. We need an unlicensed college football game set from 1970 to like 1995. Fake teams, full motorsport manager, just lean the fuck into it.
Yeah.
Have like characters out there who like represent infamous boosters. Let you fill your staff with some real dirtbags who are willing to do some dirt, but then like have FBI investigations come in and like you can hire like imagine how fucking good that game would be. And like I think you could clean up, because I think nobody can break in with a sports game that's unlicensed that attempts to like truly depict the sport. But man, I think college fans would eat up a game about like the golden age of just like cheating in NCAA. I think they would love it because everyone's proud of this shit. Like everyone, like the scandals, like some programs are basically like destroyed, like being caught by these scandals. But the truth is, one thing that people love about college football was like the slimy, weird characters that orbited college football. And the thing is, some of the slimy, weird college characters were the only people looking out for players. That is the other part of this, is the rules were like, you have to exploit those young men and like leech them for their athletic potential and give them absolutely nothing in return. And then you had like these skeezy dudes orbiting these programs who were like, why shouldn't that boy's mama have a house? And it's like, someone's saying it. And was it completely illegal to do it? Yes. But why shouldn't mom have a house? And so, like, these dudes would make the rounds and find different ways of getting resources to players' families. And then the other part of it was when they got caught, the best of them would just plead omerta. They just wouldn't, they'd be like, the program knew nothing about it. I was just so overcome with enthusiasm for the team. And also I was so moved by the story of this young man's family and their needs that I couldn't help myself but deliver $25,000 a week in cash bills in a pizza box left outside his dad's back door. Like, it's just the best shit. Like, I think if you went and you made a college football game about that era, I think you would clean up because there's so much storytelling potential in that shit. Is there a way I can simulate forward? Because I would just love. Well, we're running late. Patrick, you got kids stuff. You know, you got to be thinking about other kids, real kids, not kids that recruit into our program.
No, I recruited them into my program.
But I think we should do one more stream of this.
Okay.
Maybe Cado and I do some of the recruiting, and then we bring you in. We're a little closer to game time.
Okay.
And we can just see what it's like to control Tulane as opposed to some of those other schools that we played with.
I like it.
I
think. Yeah.
I played Michigan in this game. I played Notre Dame. I've played now just Stanford. I have not played a team as low rated as Tulane, and I think that'll really give a stage for my skills to shine.
Oh, you can create save points? Like, hey, this is a big moment in the team's history. Wow. We were just talking about manual saves. I can't believe this has manual saves. That's fascinating.
That's like, can you, because I suspect a lot of you play this game are gonna save scum the shit out of it. Like, I think if you get one of these, if you've levered one of these like 3-star, 2-star programs into like a national championship playoff game,
you're not losing,
and they just shit the bed, you're not gonna take that L.
That's very funny. I like it. I mean, it's an acknowledgement of what people are playing for. That makes 100% sense to me.
Oh, yeah, so people are asking, what does our schedule look like? Okay.
Like, what is today? Oh, so we're on the bye week. So we're playing a week from now, right?
Yeah. But first, we got so much recruiting to get to. We just never get to that game.
Right.
You know, we got all that recruiting.
Recruiting.
Kansas State. I don't know if Kansas State is good. Okay, that's probably not going to go good for us, right? That's probably no. Actually, you know what, Patrick?
Yeah.
Saturday, September 14th. That's Tulane's coming out party.
It is.
We're from New Orleans. This is our debutante ball, and that is where people are going to find out what's been going on at Tulane, and I think
the culture we've been building, the program we've been putting together, brick by brick.
Tagasake, Tulane beat Caleb Williams and USC. They aren't a bad team. Well, they must be amazing because they beat the best. No, yeah, that's true. That's true. I kind of wish this game had come out 1 year earlier. Can you imagine if we could have just, like, after the draft, we could have loaded up Caleb Williams and just see what's up. Just see how it's going. All right, so, and then, yeah,
Temple,
I think
Navy.
Yeah. There's some programs you heard of. I don't know how good they are. Navy might be a good game.
Why are we saying the conference championship is going to be a bye? We're going to be in it.
We're going to be in it. Actually, we might not be. So,
can we not be in it?
It is possible. It is possible. Are we an independent, or does our conference not have like No, we're first American. Because
We
like
can get a bowl game though, right? Like that, we could. get a
yes,
bowl
but
game?
that is a separate thing that comes after that schedule. So you have like a bowl game stage of the season.
Show me top 25. Where are we? Are we in the top 25?
We're knocking on the door.
Where are we, Rob? Where are we? Where?
We're closing in on USC.
Why would they show lower? Why are?
Oh, we didn't get votes.
Wow.
Hang on, you know what though? What the fuck does the media know, right? Like,
Yeah. They're not paying attention to us.
it's like asking game journalists, like what a good game is. They lack the requisite skills to know. The fuck do coaches know? Really, they're overrated.
Wait till they
What do
see
these guys do?
on
They
the
trick
field.
kids
Wait till they
into
see
coming
it.
to play for
Yeah.
them. Oh man, actually,
Our program.
Thrillo has a good idea. Thrillo for Rob runs the field, Patrick is the coach, Cado runs the program. That is actually so
my
we do a
God.
controller swap thing. Cado does all the recruiting shit, and we just like chat. And then Patrick, you and I are swapping the controller back and forth. You were calling plays, and then I am I'm doing the plays.
That part is hard. Would be hard
It's
to
sluggish. It is sluggish, but doable. We might
could,
need to
like,
alternate
swap- we
drives.
could-
or we could, or
was gonna
or
say,
one of us is
I'd
DC, one of
drive-
us is OC.
Well, no.
do something
here-
like that. Yeah.
Can't you just leave it all on Rob's? You don't have to like physically do it. Patrick just has to make the choice, right? Like you just watch through.
Oh,
the,
you can just let the play run. Yes, you can do that. Like if you do not put in any inputs
Just tell
once the play
Rob what
begins.
to do. I call the play verbally. You
Right.
pick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to
instead of
swap
having
the
to
controller.
swap.
On
the
offense,
controller.
on offense, you do have to control the quarterback, or else you literally won't do anything. I don't think.
Well, no. I was talking about or picking the play. Like
Yeah.
Patrick, instead of having to swap, like do the PS5 swap thing, you just Patrick can tell you through vMix like which thing to pick.
That makes
But
sense.
that is actually a
I like
really
that.
fun way of playing this. That's actually a really good idea. I think maybe next time we do this, we have Cado take over as the AD, and then maybe Patrick and I like alternate OCDC on games. That could be it. That could be a way we handle it.
favorite
The other
game.
thing is that it's valuable to have Cado not playing the game, because Cado pulls things out of watching a game being played. That like Cado will basically teach us advanced techniques in this game.
It
Where
is, yeah, it'll
Cado's
be helpful.
intuited, like, I think the pass meter works this way, and it was like, oh fuck, it kind of does.
And we'll find out. Is it to our advantage that Cado has just the basic, most basic of understandings of how the rules of football work?
Yeah,
what the
do you
strategies are? That can work to our advantage.
hang on. So here's my theory, though.
Yeah.
I think Cado's a fucking ringer. I don't think they. I think beneath all the like, I'm just a little nerd. There is a kid
football baby.
who is from Florida,
Yeah.
spent a lot of time in Maryland. Like, Cado's been around football country.
I went to
I suspect.
I went to art school for all my life. In middle school, there would be a day when the fucking Gators and the Seminoles were going against each other, where everyone picked a side within the school itself. Even in art school, I couldn't escape this shit.
I think we are entirely like you should prepare yourself for like Patrick. Like it'll be the eve of our
Just
first
through
game.
osmosis.
And Cado will be
I don't
like,
know.
sorry, I need to edit the playbook. And suddenly, like, a ton of Terps plays are just going in there, and like Cado's just installing new packages.
Oh, the Terps.
Because it's like this is what we ran in Maryland. I mean, what? What?
You gotta throw it. All of a sudden, Cado's like, you gotta throw it to the slot. Like, what? Slot
Cado will be looking. Cado will be looking at the stats of our players, and is like, "Oh, I think we just got to remove all the press coverage from the. You don't have the personnel for this." And I'll be what? And it'll be just boom, new defense installed, new looks.
I think we're gonna do zone. No, we're doing man. I like it. That's a good setup.
I love it. I love it. All right, so we'll be back with a little more Dynasty, I think, at some point, and we'll at least get to see what kind of Death Star we built here. I think, it's a shame this is such sort of the game sort of unfolds kind of slowly, and there's a lot of recruiting stuff, because I think if we got, just maybe 2 seasons with this, national champion Tulane. Like,
I thought you were about to say we're ready. We're ready to take it all the way already. Like, we've done such good upfront recruiting that.
Well, we're just gonna
this is a fully operational battle station, is what you're saying.
We're riding this right into Madden season. Like, so.
We're gonna graduate these dudes into So we got to do the entire season here. Do an entire season of Madden, and then graduate the save into the next year of Madden. We're set. We're set. Our content needs are solved, everybody.
Madden NFL 25
pivoting to sports
launches August 16th, 2024.
Patrick, I'll be honest with you. I already pre-ordered that. There was a little package to get this and the and the Madden, and I was just like, fuck it. I know that I'm gonna get that too.
Okay.
Because I knew we need to be there day one. Putting Caleb Williams through his paces.
I like it. Did you get the early access?
Oh, you bet your ass I did. So we will have been watching. Sorry, what's the release date on Madden, Patrick?
Does that mean you bought the $99 version of each of these games?
But not for $99.
I don't know what that means.
Manifesting abundance. So the point is,
discount if you bought 2 $99 games.
The point is, that might have been a bad deal. But Patrick, what is the date on? What is the release date on Madden?
August 16th. Well, that's the.
All right, so we will be. Hard Knocks will be happening by then. So we're gonna be like doing Hard Knocks, and then we'll be like trying out different offensive looks with the Bears.
August 13th is the early access date.
It's
August 16th is the formal release date.
So the thing I'm really curious about, because I don't follow EA Sports super closely. My understanding is this game was built on like a different foundation than Madden is, and that Madden has been built on in a while. And so idea. Like, I am curious if Madden ends up feeling kind of dated and shitty next to this, because like it's such a iterated franchise at this point, and like Madden's kind of been in a down period is what I've picked up. Whereas the vibes around this seem a little higher.
Yeah. Well, it's also been 10 years. That helps.
Yeah. No, for sure. All right, I think that does it for us today. Patrick, I'm sorry we couldn't get you into a game with the Tulane, the Green Wave.
It's okay.
There's just so much
Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. It
should have occurred to me. Dynasty mode is kind of it's a project. It's like sitting down with like a 2,000-piece puzzle.
Yum.
Hey, Patrick, you want to do a 2,000-piece puzzle? Patrick's like, no. And I'm like, cool, want to watch me do a 2,000-piece puzzle? All right, we'll be back later this week. In that same vein, Cado and I will be playing F1 Manager 25. 24. So we will be checking that out. Now, are we doing race managing? No, we're not.
We are letting them do their own thing.
We're there to be strategists, not tacticians. We are going to make high-level business decisions and let the details be sorted out by our capable staff. And we will see how that goes. Delegating, Patrick.
Delegate. Oh,
that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So come back on Friday for that. Tomorrow we'll be recording Remap Radio. That'll release on Friday. But yeah, it's sports management season over here. We are in the dog days of summer, and this is what we got to do: get into our sports projects. When does FIFA come out? Because I think we're gonna have Janet take us through paces September. On that too. Okay.
Late September.
Yeah.
So right as all the hope is dropping out of the Bears season, we can pivot to soccer.
Hell yeah. Time to get into the Spurs. Or someone. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Go. What do you say about what's the equivalent? Like Roll Tide. What's the Tulane version of that?
Tulane.
Go
wave.
Go wave. Go.
Like, do we do the wave? Like,
green wave.
Roll wave.
You're saying roll wave.
Yeah,
that can't be real, right? It can't be roll wave. It cannot.
It was on the screen.
Oh my god.
It said hashtag
Come
roll
on.
wave
come on.
on the chalkboard.
Shit.
Yeah. Take us
All
out.
right. Roll wave.